over. Okay? I want you to run along because I'll be timing you. I'm gonna keep time. 1, 2, 3, 4. What an asshole. Maybe that was money. Tell me that wasn't money. Tell me that wasn't money.
Okay, twisting my fingers, throwing my...
Listen, bring a single malted Glengarry for me and one for my boy Mikey here. And if you tell the bartender to go easy on the water, then this 50-cent piece has your name written all over.
Yeah, we should honestly hit the start and then
Intro.
get that cue.
Intro.
Shit, can we start over?
No, there is no starting over.
Oh, yeah. All right, what are we doing?
right.
Whoa.
Hi.
That's what that was coming from.
We're getting that link
All
from
right.
Discord.
Yeah, okay.
We're about
Hold
to
on.
watch something.
All right.
Oh, are you pulling it up on Discord on the?
No,
Hey,
I
are
just
you
dropped it
gonna-
in chat. Boom, there it is.
Let's see.
Okay.
Oop, there it
What
is.
Now,
this
we've
is.
been talking about poop, and we've been talking about toilets,
Oh.
and I've been informed.
It's flush and frenzy.
Oh my
Touch the
God.
handle to see how many times to plunge.
The-
Look out! You popped the poop. Now you gotta tuck it. Catch it in midair, and it's twice the points. The one with the most tokens wins. Flush and
We
frenzy
needed
the
this when we
game.
were kids.
Pop the poop.
Wait, hold on. What is that? Do y'all remember
It's
the
flush
Mr.
and
Hanky
frenzy.
plug,
Flush
like
the
that
handle to see
commercial
how
for the
many times
Mr.
to
Hanky
plunge.
game?
Yeah.
Wait.
See if you can't
What?
find
Pop
that.
the poop. Make the
Okay.
grab and get a token.
All
Catch
I
it in
want to say
midair, and it's
is that
twice the
this
points.
is a
The one
is a
with the most
toy
tokens wins.
that
Flush
some
and
parent
frenzy
has
the
spent
game.
$40 on.
Yeah, there we go.
$40.
That's
Is
crazy.
This one? Yeah.
Kids, why the long faces? We're bored.
Oh, did this guy
We're
just spell it with their
bored.
Yeah.
cell phone? Rip.
Hold on, let's see if there's.
Yeah,
here
there
we
we go. There we
It's
go.
in German.
Kinder, wieso so traurig?
That's even better.
Let's watch it in German.
It's not.
Na, vielleicht hilft euch ja das.
Oh, der Mr. Hanky-Bausatz. Das ist
Genau, Kinder, jetzt könnt ihr euch euren eigenen Mr. Hanky basteln. Verwendet einfach diese spezielle Fäkalfischnetz, um euch den besten Mr. Hanky auszusuchen.
der da.
Dann könnt ihr mit Hilfe dieses Hanky-Ständers Augen, Mund und Mütze zufügen.
Mein Mr. Hanky kommt aus Mexiko. Jetzt ist es eine Mrs. Hanky. Jetzt kriegt er einen Araberhut.
Wait, please tell me this is a
Der
parody.
Mr. Hanky-Bausatz wird mit allen hier gezeigten
I don't know. I don't
Please
speak
tell
any
me this is
German.
They're
Please
just
tell
talking
me-
about
German.
Oh, God.
Well, yeah.
Liebe dich, Spätzle.
That God, I can't remember when that actually aired. Like that, I remember when I lived in like Houston or something when that initially came out, right?
Okay,
You turn my volume down a
that
little
has to
bit.
be a parody.
one?
No.
That's gotta be
No.
a parody.
Well, yeah, but that's the
The tad's fine.
that was in
That's
a
good.
South Park episode, the
Okay.
Mr.
All
Hanky
right.
Christmas episode.
Well, yeah, and so
The
that's
literal
the thing
tad
though.
right there.
Is like that video, the Mr. Hanky was clearly a parody, and
Yeah.
now we have an
Yeah.
actual toy
Yeah.
that we
Yeah.
should not be teaching our children to touch poop
Oh.
from a
Oh,
toilet.
were you asking if the commercial itself was a
Yeah.
parody?
Yeah,
yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
then
yeah.
definitely, yeah.
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 I thought we were asking if like the German version of the
Right.
commercial.
Oh no,
I kinda thought
no.
that was
I wasn't
parody
implying
of-
Germans are a parody.
It would be like
I-
parodyception if the Germans did a parody of our parody.
Wow,
A lot of parodies.
I would love that.
That's a parade, right?
it's a
That's a parade.
That's
I think
good,
the
I like
plural
it.
of parody should be parade now.
I think my favorite part of that was how all the kids' voices was clearly some adult German person.
Yeah. just someone
That's beautiful.
Someone that, and just think about it, it probably was someone who dealt with like Soviet oppression, too, like, who grew up in East Germany during Soviet
Yeah,
oppression.
they probably didn't have a good time.
No.
And now they're doing voiceovers for
For
English
poop.
parody.
Well, to be
efforts.
fair, it was a South Park episode. So, but I mean,
It's
it was
true.
just beginning, but it was still in full swing.
Yeah, it would have been in like the
That
what,
was in like the first or second season or
it was
something.
like late '90s. Yeah, easily. I mean,
God,
what?
I remember
remember
watching that whole thing.
that was like around the year when the Bulls won.
Was it?
Yeah,
I don't.
I think it was.
That means I
know-
had to have been sneaky watching it. Cause
See
like,
if you can look that up. When did this Mr. Hanky Christmas episode actually air? 'Cause I could
Mr.
have I could have
Hanky.
swore I saw it.
Was it the
Christmas
first
time?
Was it the first Mr. Hanky episode? I don't know. I'm just wondering. Is it the first? Was
Like
it the first
for
one?
some reason, I remember whenever I was a little kid, way too young to watch it. I saw that. 1997?
97. Yep, 97 Bulls.
Who won?
yeah.
Who won?
Yes,
Wait.
they have
Yeah.
the 97 ring. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember it was like literally after that game around that time. Well,
So-
not obviously not around that game, but I remember seeing basketball and stuff. Yeah, 1997.
Championship.
Yep.
1997. Boom. NBA.
I know
Finals.
absolutely nothing about basketball.
I only know
Oh,
about
yeah.
the Bulls, man. I
Does-
found my original hat like this original, but kid size. So
Yeah.
Lily wears my Bulls hat from the 90s. Straight up.
Nice.
It's the best.
Heck yeah, dude.
They got the green thing underneath. You know, they don't do that anymore.
They don't.
No.
They don't.
Cool hat. I wish I could fit in my head.
I wish my head was a lot smaller.
There's the
Just
Fucking big
just
brain.
cut it in half. Like just cut the back
My
part.
head?
No,
Like
no,
the-
the hat. Just like cut the back part and then like attach the rest of it with duct tape.
So we were talking about this at work today.
That's classy.
How much more productive would you be if you just had two additional arms and then just an extra brain?
I think I just
And
jack
then-
off
and
more.
then-
Wouldn't you just be
Well, no,
like-
pause.
Wouldn't
So
you just
this is a two-parter now. So you had this scenario, you had two additional arms, but then it got to the point where it's like, okay, but where does your other brain? Where is it attached to your body? At?
Wait,
So,
why do you need another brain?
well, because the joke was like, I was saying I need another brain so I could help my employees out more, and then additional arms so I could do my job and then help them with theirs.
So are you-
and then my boss is like, well, then you just have another fucking brain
wait,
doing
wait.
nothing, just sitting on the ground with two arms.
Now the
Well,
question is, would this brain like be clustered with your brain? So like act
I
in
imagine
tandem,
that I would
like
just
processing
literally like have
information?
like a peanut-shaped head with an extra brain.
That just sounds
How big
wasteful.
are these extra arms? You say
Fully
peanut?
functional, fully functional.
Are we talking
Okay.
like Mortal Kombat, whatever
Like-
his name is?
Yeah, like
extra
Well,
arms.
yeah.
But they're fully functional. I mean, I have all 20 fingers at that point.
Yeah. So you can count to
Dude,
20
well,
now.
That'd be,
Yeah.
Well, that'd be great. You could like.
Well,
answer-
hey, I got my toes, bitch. So
That's
I
true.
could do that now. I can
That's
count
true.
to 30.
You really taking your shoes off in the middle of the workday?
No, I can wiggle them. You can't. Okay,
That's-
can
yeah,
you-
that's
All
true.
right, second question. Can you wiggle all of your toes independently?
No, I can't.
Like,
Okay.
I think my tiny toe and my
Yeah.
second tiny toe,
Yeah, they
They're-
are separate.
they're like webbed. They're
Yeah,
not really,
Oh,
but
they're stuck
I could do my
together.
pinky toes separate because they're like weird.
nice.
Yeah, they're just jacked up or something. That's
Okay.
about it. Big toe.
All right, so would you be more productive if you had another set of arms and another brain?
Yes.
Nice.
Nope.
Well, maybe
Really?
you got a
don't
separate
think I
brain
would.
to jack around. Who knows?
Well,
I mean, I think I'd be just as stupid as I am now.
no. The great thing is you could offload all of that. Okay, so we're gonna go talk about some neuroscience here for a second.
Yeah.
Your first brain, like your primary brain.
which we only use like 10% of, right?
Well,
No, that's not
a
accurate.
misnomer.
Yeah,
That's
I
like a
know.
complete misrepresentation of how your mind actually works.
Yeah.
I wish it was true, but
But
yeah.
the thing is, a majority of your brain operates by building habit loops and pretty much building subconscious routines that it runs with minimal usage of brain data or bits. And once
How many bits per second?
you actually only perceive about 16.
That's not even a megaflop.
Is that
It's,
really
there's I'm actually reading through a book right now that talks about it, but
16 bits a second?
it's a little more than that, but it's along the lines of like this is actually talking about conscious, subconscious. That's
Yeah.
something completely different. The important part is that your brain is wired to make everything like subconscious when you're actually
Yeah.
making actions.
So-
So your first brain is going to end up doing all of that information and processing, while your secondary brain can do all like the conscious work.
So you're
Yeah.
saying it's like I'm adding more RAM to my computer? It's
Basically.
really not going to make anything like, I'm not going to be smarter. I'll get to that point a little bit
Yeah, I
faster.
think
Well,
that's-
you would
that's-
you would still be more productive.
That's
though.
the main
Yeah.
issue actually with the human brain is the bandwidth. Like we don't have a big enough.
No,
Shit.
No, that is actually.
So
one of
you're
the
Yeah.
telling me
issues.
net neutrality is fucking my brain movement now?
Yeah,
On the
actually.
E-
That's,
hey, we could talk about the EU banning memes while we're at it.
What?
Well, okay, that's
well-
an exaggeration. It's an
Okay,
exaggeration.
all
Hey.
right. I
Look,
was
Techno
about to
Mancer,
be.
what's up?
I was about to be real upset.
No.
I don't like this.
No, the
Hey,
EU.
you like don't tread on
Wasn't
memes.
it like Saudi
Don't-
Arabia?
don't
or
tra-
no, that was Saudi Arabia banned like what sarcasm?
Isn't there that,
Sarcasm.
isn't there that
Wait,
whole
really?
thing though? If you try to ban something, it's just gonna like come
Yeah.
back tenfold. Like the
Yeah.
more you try,
Yeah,
the
more you
actually
try,
more people
yeah.
are gonna find a way to do
well,
it.
really, what they're doing now is they're hitting like Facebook and YouTube.
Oh.
I mean, not specifically, but
All the
it's, yeah.
really cool.
So like
sites.
if a site allows copyrighted content up on their site, it's their responsibility before the content ever even makes it to the website to make sure that it's not copyrighted.
So wait. If I upload porn to Facebook, it's not my fault. It's Facebook's fault. Can we talk about this?
If it gets
I think
there,
we
yeah.
didn't we discuss this like about
Yeah, we did.
YouTube and whether it's the uploader or the uploadee's fault for
Well, the EU has basically come out and said it's the websites, it's their
it's
responsibility.
okay. So
to-
that's the EU's stance on it.
I think we missed the
yeah,
whole thing.
The platform.
So the children's game, catching the poop.
Oh yeah, we went right over that.
So should we? How much does this game cost? Where can we buy it?
What is it
And-
called? What was
we
it
should
called?
have. No, I don't even know what it was called.
Like
but-
I know
I
we
don't
played
know.
Risk, but why aren't we
You wanna-
catching
do
feces
you
on
wanna-
the air?
I'm saying, do you wanna get
I
this
wanna know
game?
about this.
I mean, I just want to know if it's real,
it is
It's
very.
gotta be
It is
real.
very real. Like okay,
and is it called like the Greasy Feces or something?
oh my god, I
The
don't know.
poop board game. Oh,
it-
Toilet Trouble. Toilet
No,
Trouble.
It looks like there's
Okay.
no,
several.
Flush
This
Frenzy.
one.
There's
Okay.
no.
That's
It's
it right
Flushing
there.
Frenzy.
Flush and Frenzy.
Are we
Oh
just
my
gonna,
God.
are we gonna
Wait,
ignore?
Wait,
that there's
let's just look at this really quick. So you
Hold on.
you put poop board game, and there are 5 different poop
There's
board
a
games
few.
at
No.
the top.
That's just ads.
Yeah, I
That's-
know. That's a they're
No,
ads for
no, but
5
those are,
different games.
You know,
Why are there so many of these?
like Toilet
Okay.
Trouble.
I have
Don't step in it.
I have Toilet Trouble. I'll be honest.
Do you really?
Yeah, me
All right,
and
you
the kids
knew.
play.
How do
it,
you
dude.
play? How do you play Toilet Trouble?
It's just like spin it and you flush the toilet and it sometimes sprays.
Is this
in your
your
face.
real toilet?
God,
Is this
wait,
your
did
is
it
this your
actually-
real
it
toilet?
squirts you with
water.
water?
Is this your
Yeah.
real toilet?
Oh.
Okay.
For the
I
kids,
thought it was
man.
just yours cuddled
For the
around
kids,
your normal toilet.
man. Toilet Trouble. You know what? And it
Will
was
it
way more
flush?
than that.
I mean, let's be
It's
honest.
bull
Like
crap.
kids love poop.
Toilet humor
They
is great.
Yeah, toilet humor to them is just gold. It is for us too, apparently.
Poop the game. Hold on. This is something way more.
That looks fancy.
This looks like
Oh,
Cards
that's a
Against
card
Humanity.
game. Okay.
Yeah, this looks like Cards Against Humanity, right? Or
yeah,
is it like
has
a,
like 2.5 stars?
Wait,
though.
hold on. Those are like icons for that looks like wheat. Is this like Catan?
is this
if it was
Catan but
set-
for feces?
I don't know.
Mm.
Maybe.
Is
Wait,
it
man,
like?
speaking of, I love Catan.
Do you lose if you get blood in your stool, or
Oh,
is
no.
Oh, God.
So if you fart blood,
general,
do you go
yeah.
to the doctor?
That's not farting. That's sharding blood.
No, that's
Okay.
blarding.
Yeah.
Blarding. Good
No,
point.
you just need. a
I'll be
better
Paul
diet.
Blarton. I was telling
Alright,
Boldt
continue.
did watching a kid today that a commercial was shown
4
okay.
times.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, you know, I could see that, right? Because there's this whole like edgy meme culture that exists in younger generations. They did that on like Adult Swim and stuff where they show like super awkward show like Tim and Eric.
Yeah.
Right.
So I could see that like being popular with kids because it's hilarious and obviously it's a meme to be a meme. So
You know, there's a law against or that regulates how much you can advertise on children's television. Like
I-
not just the,
obviously not enough.
well, yeah. So it's not just the content of the like the content of the ad itself, but literally how much you can advertise. There's a limit on that because they've shown that if you show such and such ads to kids, then you're basically just brainwashing them to buy crap.
well, I mean,
And
that's,
it's falling on the parents to either buy this stuff or continually explain that you're poor and can't afford all of this stuff.
I mean, all my kids know that, can't buy everything you see and all that crap. I mean, we explained it to them because I think there was a stat that showed like kids under 2 don't know what a commercial is.
yeah.
But
Yeah, they
that's
don't
not true because my 2-year-old, every time an ad pops up on her kid's YouTube, she gets pissed.
Well, I think part
She
of
goes, Ryan, what the heck?
I think part of that is that we're.
Does your 2-year-old refer to you as Ryan?
Yeah, she calls me Ryan a lot. And she calls Jess, like straight
Hey,
up.
well.
Only when she's mad, she'll be like,
Oh.
Jess!
Oh, she's learned it from you.
Jess!
She's learned it from y'all.
definitely-
Us yelling at each other, yeah. Or it's because, I have
Does she call
stepkids,
Does she call you
so-
fuck goose too?
Yeah.
How'd you know?
Oh,
No.
oh no!
It's because the stepkids. So the stepkids are calling me Ryan.
Right, and
most
they
of the
picked
time.
it up from
Yeah.
them more.
But she'll
than
call me dad when she like loves me, wants something real, like being
mine.
all
Oh,
sweet.
wait, no, that's great. That's great for you because you know
Yeah.
exactly when she's trying to pull those strings.
Yeah, but when she's mad, Ryan, like, what the crap, dude? Already,
I just like how you're on a first name basis with your child.
it's unreal.
That's
It's
a,
unreal.
yeah.
This is
that's-
America.
Yeah,
This
Oh, yeah,
is
we tripping
America.
now.
yeah, I like that.
Everything
song.
every
Is that what you're
time
talking about?
every time Trenton says this is America, we should pop up like a GIF of Donald Glover
No,
like shirtless dancing. Like,
so I
I'm
think
okay with
I think
that.
I think we need to do this.
I
Like
agree.
I think I want to fund us having a soundboard of some sorts where
I think
like we could have
yeah.
God damn it, Loch Ness monster, and like the old lady, I gave him $1 and stuff like that. Just like, and then like I think it'd
okay.
be funny, and,
So it's
just,
gonna-
and then have the diabetes.
Honestly, I would love a soundboard. Just
So I
Yes.
mean, what can I do to make that happen?
what can you do to make that happen? Invest in
Yes.
a soundboard.
Do I need to
For
set
us.
up one of them GoFundMe's?
gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah, that's
Wait.
a good one.
And
Yep.
then you got
There's got to be like a
nah,
free online
yeah,
soundboard.
Yeah,
like,
there are,
like
yeah.
literally
There
like
are.
you could just have on the screen and boop.
I mean, we could probably find one right now that like works, but not everything we want, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I know you can make custom soundboards.
There's an app for that.
Yeah.
Duke
Alright, so-
Nukem. Duke Nukem.
So what kind of sound? What would be your favorite sound?
My favorite
Jacob.
sound. Oh man.
Like if you had to have one bit,
one clip, like, is it
one clip.
just of sound.
Yeah.
And I don't, what do you mean like, but just in general?
Like you just for the soundboard, if you could contribute one.
Okay, I got it.
I mean, we can think about it for a while because I think that's a big decision.
I got
right?
it.
I want to hear Kennedy's.
Yeah, if you're so sure about yourself.
It's Willem Dafoe in Boondock Saints saying this is it was a firefight.
That's a good one.
I
That's
just
a
love
good
that.
one. Oh
Like,
man.
I will watch just a clip of that before I like go out to drink so that I get pumped. I used to. I don't now because I don't.
Raise us to the PlayStation.
Oh man.
This
Is
is
it-
supposed to be Samuel L.
does it
Jackson,
have? Oh, please tell me it has. This was a fire, or it was a firefight. I don't think it does.
Well, I think this is all Samuel Jackson.
This is all.
Oh, it's
Samuel
the
L.
entire
Yeah.
thing is Samuel L.
Yeah.
Jackson. Oh, shut the f up. That one. That's the best
Where?
one. Go up. Right there.
Shut the fuck up!
Or hold on, it's gotta have
Not good quality, though,
it needs
man.
categories like I want Samuel L. Jackson from
Right from this movie
from
or
this
that
movie or that movie. Yeah.
This free thing's bad, man.
First 3 seconds of
So
Circle of
damn high.
Life coming from the Lion King. Yeah, there you go.
Milk was a bad choice.
Song request Guillotine by Death Grips. That has a monumental music video.
I don't
So
know.
we can check out the music video.
Vex Crow. I don't know. Can we
Watch
do
a
that
little
on
bit
here?
of it.
Can we watch it off
We
screen?
can if it's the official music video from them on their YouTube channel, we can watch it as long as
We're not charging people to watch.
No. It's more like a we're reacting.
what's-
to
well,
it.
Where's
so-
Dead Ace to give us the ruling on this?
The dumb thing is
you're right.
He's gonna keep us from getting banned.
people react to him. Yeah.
No nipples.
Yeah, just don't watch the whole thing. Just
I don't know
oh
about
god,
this.
let's watch like 5 seconds of it.
Hey,
Let's just see what's going on.
Oh yes,
first
it's
and-
an ad. This is probably better.
This is
it's an ad for Toon Blast.
Toon Blast. What is this?
Ryan
band?
Reynolds.
He's looking really sad,
Yeah.
but I think
Odd.
it's got to be a joke.
It's always a joke with Ryan
Oh, yeah.
Reynolds.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't a joke.
Okay. The joke.
I mean, that was a joke.
that was a
Hey,
joke.
we're gonna get back to
Whoa.
NeuroNet in a second.
Oh, okay.
After, because we were talking about that earlier. We're gonna go back to that.
Have
After
we
we
Alright.
finished
finish
on the
this.
pooping
Let's
game?
see this. Yeah.
This looks
No.
ridiculous. You're a troll, bro. Check this out.
Is there a way to? I love the white noise like visual effect. in
I
the
like how
background.
this is the thing. It's
7
got
million?
7.8
What
million
the
views.
Oh,
No, he's
Jesus.
actually
Thi-
really
no,
big.
this dude's famous, obviously.
I don't know who he is. I mean,
Someone-
I'm sure he's obviously more famous than
Real
I am.
fans watch this in
Oh
no,
my God.
it's just a joke. But do it.
It's maxed out at 480.
Oh, that's
wow.
why it's maxed out at 4.
I think it's
Oh.
supposed to be like that. Like I think honestly, it's meant to be watched at super
super low
Crappy,
resolution.
super low res.
What? Okay.
Like
so,
wait, when was it uploaded?
1938.
That's not-
hello.
Published in 2011. So I mean,
Quasi.
Quasi. How are you doing?
Well, okay. I've actually
Hello.
seen some of this guy's stuff, and I think he's a genius. In the
Really?
yes. Only in the sense that he's
have y'all
taken
seen that
every
meme?
single like. What are we? What?
Hold on.
It's,
hold on.
I don't want to.
Have
don't
you
wanna-
seen this stupid video?
Yeah, have y'all seen? Oh god, I haven't seen the actual video, but I've seen plenty of memes.
Dude, honestly,
Is this Roblox?
it looks
Dude.
like Roblox.
Roblox
right?
2
Is
is
this Roblox?
If you haven't seen the Kanye West video, bro, I love it. The big shoulders suit meme.
This is definitely Roblox.
I used to work with a guy who said Kanye West was like the epitome of rap or of hip hop, whatever.
If you haven't seen the music video, like
Go
honestly,
watch that
you haven't been
Roblox.
paying attention to memes
was-
because everything is
yeah.
and this is just the meme of the week right here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a
It's-
Roblox meme,
I
right?
can't
Well,
do
that's
it.
illegal in the EU now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, but
no.
sorry.
This is America.
This is America.
Ugh.
All right, so that's the new
Dude,
plug.
Donald
Anytime
Glover.
I say this is America,
Don't
Just
like,
show
you have to
Donald
take
Glover.
a shot, or you have to take a drink.
Is it crazy how little the amount of like if you listen to that song, there's almost no lyrics at all, like no effort
Yeah,
almost at
it's
all.
such a low effort song,
Why?
but it already has 83
Why?
million views.
You know they made tons of money off of that, man.
Well,
Dude,
welcome to America.
Dude, it's hilarious.
Ugh.
Technomancer, yes.
Look, this
it
new.
is-
What's the first comment?
this new Roblox update is
Oh,
awesome.
Hey,
thanks, man.
because
Oh, Salt,
Salt.
thank you.
wait, is
why
that
are
salty?
you? Why are you changing your name every
Salty?
5 minutes? Is he just like making?
Salty,
is he
man.
making an account, getting free bits, donating him, flipping another one?
Hey,
just keep it. Just
Salty.
riding the wave, playing
no,
the
so-
system.
keep it on
Oh
the
yeah,
low, keep it on the
Salty
low,
was telling
man.
me. I forgot to text it to you, Ryan, but you have a video up apparently that's like 125 days long.
Wait,
Something like that.
Wait,
Me?
what?
Yeah, hold
I
on, hold
really
on.
hope it's
Wait.
just like you taking a poop or something.
Wait,
How
on,
is it
on which
125?
channel?
I'm sure it's on the I am not Ducky Twitch channel.
Is it really
Yeah,
on
look,
Twitch?
Look.
Hold on, I want to
the
see
F?
this. Let me pass
Oh,
that
It's
around.
just a
that's
glitch. I'm
funny.
pretty sure it's just a like. I'm pretty sure it's just a software gore.
I want to look this
But-
up. No, I think I actually, yeah. One day I did start it. I think my kids started recording.
What?
That's why I changed the settings on there to where
How is that
makes
even
you confirm.
possible?
Yeah.
Because I mean, they've been in here. We did a cast the other, at
Did
one
it,
point.
and was
but-
it just like 125 days in
Show
your
him.
garage?
Show
Yeah,
them
it's
what
literally-
you
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Is it?
Whoa.
Let me find it so I can pull it up.
Salty, are you like being hunted?
Show
Is that why
him.
you're always changing
He's
your name?
always changing his name.
Like, I'm really concerned for you, man.
He-
Like how can
Yeah.
what can we do for you?
That's why. Well, it's ironic what his real name is then if he's being hunted
Hold
because
on.
he is
so
the hunter.
which
Hey
day-
guys,
what
let's
day-
not dox Salty.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry, Salty.
Salty.
Oh, it's this one right here. 30 hours or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh no.
is it,
Good
is it just your
Lord.
garage just for 30 hours?
It's
For
probably
30
not
hours?
even-
Man, what if like
What if
man,
I-
that'd be the
what
worst
if I
way.
whacked
That'd be
it in
that'd be
here?
the worst way to go out if you were just like you accidentally just live stream you beating it and everyone just waited to report you till you finished.
Oh, it just
Oh
says
my
network error.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just some.
That would be the worst way to get banned. Like
Yeah, you have no idea what's going on, and then it's just
the meme potential is real.
Yeah,
I think
don't
you're
know.
gonna get banned because I said beating it on the air.
I don't think that's offensive.
No.
No,
You could be talking about some
no
other.
one knows what
Yeah, beating the
thou
video
is,
game.
is beating.
Hey man, I
so it just
I-
shows this network error.
That's odd.
yeah, I don't really know what it is.
But I remember actually recording because I actually had the VOD and I deleted it.
That's the end game.
That's actually also what I call my orgasms.
Oh my god. You know, it's
Nice.
the early game that you really can't like.
Yeah,
touch
yeah.
with.
like the tutorial
What-
section. I
yeah.
can't
What
do
is that meme?
tutorials.
It's like
Oh.
when you're looking at porn on your phone and then your screen goes black and you see
So-
something in the reflection or something like that.
Speaking of-
and
no.
you're just like
Speaking of games and mods, we weren't talking about mods, but I found a cool mod for Knights of the Old Republic 2, which allows you to skip the tutorial. Because if you ever played that
Golly.
game, it's
Yeah.
like the first, like the Paragus mining facility is that first section,
yeah.
and you can just get the mod to skip it because it's horrible. It's like the worst content in the game. I think some people out there like it, but I don't, dude.
You know, I love KOTOR. Like, it's
Yeah.
probably one of the greatest game series that has ever been developed of all time. But you should just play Mass Effect instead.
No, no, because you get to the end of Mass Effect and it's no reward.
You know,
Yeah.
I will completely
It's
agree.
it's just you can play the first two, right? But then after that, it's all downhill.
You know what my favorite ending for Mass Effect is? Mass Effect 3.
when you
I guess
decided to buy something else instead.
Ooh. You know, I will say, BioWare, you kind of dropped the
Dude,
ball on the ending.
I think a lot of people watch porn on their phone. Definitely.
Technomancer
dude.
asks, do you
No
think a
lie.
lot of people watch porn on their phone?
No, like seriously, Pornhub has
Yeah.
some crazy analytics on this stuff. Like how many mobile users they have, where like what country of origin they, most of their users are coming from, what particular users watch. Like there's some crazy analytics on it. I'm telling you, just look it up. Yeah,
you wanna know
it's
what-
amazing.
So-
And
Speaking of this and like
Let me
alternate
make sure
places
this.
to watch
Hold on, let me make sure this
pornographic
doesn't
content.
happen.
You know what?
I got
A
a
really
funny story.
interesting statistic about this. Some of the safest places to consume pornographic material is through mediums such as your Nintendo consoles.
Yeah, because nobody's
Someone's gonna hack your Nintendo, right?
well, no, it's just nobody's written malware for it.
Exactly. So you can
Yeah.
actually safely peruse
Yeah.
the raunchiest places of the web
That's reasonable.
on your
reasonable.
Nintendo 3DS.
That's the worst thought, to think
Okay,
that the guy
well,
next to you in the stall is.
So I have
Watching
a story
porn.
about that really quick.
Go ahead.
Right. No,
Okay, I was just saying, just speaking on malware, like, I mean, and that's why they for a long time Apple was saying that it was the most they were safer than. Well, look, yeah, I know it's not. They're very not true. But they were saying that they were because there wasn't as much malware written for Apple users because it's a smaller subsection of the population.
Yeah.
Now that you have so many people with iPhones and that the Apple laptops are now, what are they called? There's
a MacBook.
MacBook. Thank you. Whatever, it's an Apple laptop. I don't care.
Yes, on the Wii.
Yeah,
Absolutely
with your
on the
you get
Wii.
your nunchuck
Yeah,
attachment.
you can get.
They probably have a fleshlight attachment, right?
Oh my god.
Make sure you add the strap.
Oh god.
It's gonna happen, man. I don't. Actually, I think it already is happening.
So,
What?
but yeah, so funny story. Teddy Manson said, I always think the dude in the next stall is watching porn when I poop. And so
It's awkward when the
Going back to
volume gets
story-
turned on.
going back to stories at my job,
Oh God. Okay, let's hear it.
just pooping,
Dude,
minding my own business.
I'm now thinking that everyone that works at a mortgage company shits wherever they want, watches porn in the bathroom, and I don't know what's the other trope we can throw out.
Tries to also do all of this while building a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
while teaching someone to build a peanut butter sandwich.
Do y'all have like corporate retreats where y'all?
Oh my god! If
like,
there was like a if there was like a corporate retreat, I would not go.
I'm scared of that place.
Like I would corporate retreat the fuck out of there. Just
Wow.
don't go there. Like
that was
I don't. All right.
was-
Anyway,
that
so
was a
back
good play on
to
words.
back
Okay, go
to
ahead.
back to the story. So I'm just pooping, minding my own business, and like you can hear the person watching porn and then stall over. Like you can hear it on their phone. Like
Yeah.
it's just like it's just low.
Ted Ace is here.
Dead Ace.
Hey, Dead
What up,
Ace.
Dead Ace.
Are we gonna get banned?
We're talking about porn.
Yeah, you
Are
better-
we gonna get banned?
Better watch your language, Dead Ace. We're gonna have
So,
our
this
mod
dude's
ban
watching
you.
porn, and I don't understand. But every time I'm going, like I'm pooping at work, something always generally happens.
Oh,
Does
Like,
he
it's
moan?
just sometimes. No, he dropped his fucking phone,
And you saw
and
it.
I saw it. And it was just like hardcore
What
anal.
kind?
It was anal
Oh,
porn.
okay.
Like,
Oh my
straight up.
gosh, dude. While pooping? That's so
While
weird.
pooping, and it.
Okay.
Maybe
So-
that
And
makes
it-
sense. I don't know.
Is it
Like
No,
loud?
it's
Like,
I've got a story
well,
now.
no,
Look.
but I mean, it's not loud, but it's like you can hear it. It's like if
Yeah.
Dude.
someone's text tone goes off, you can hear it. It's not
All right,
loud.
right.
So, look, Salty just put. That's why I use the handicap one. I need the room. Have you guys listen? Have y'all ever like purposely gone in the handicap one? Right?
Have you ever gone and then
No.
a handicapped
It's
person
great.
was
Like,
waiting
you
for
got-
you whenever
look,
you got
yes.
Okay.
Look, let me tell you. I was in San Francisco. Like I'm at an airport, of course. Which airport bathrooms are disgusting.
I know I could've.
Yeah, they're horrible. But there's these long hallways of bathrooms. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna go take the giant one in the corner because I gotta take a dump, and I'm like weird about it, and I'm trying to be like off into the corner, right?
Somebody pulled up in
No
a
one will find me.
wheelchair.
Dude, drove up in an electric wheelchair.
Oh,
And I'm
no.
talking like I'm trying to pinch it off. And I'm in there and I'm in the only handicapped bathroom in there.
No.
And just and he's like knocking on the thing and like
Wait, he's knocking?
and you can hear him just like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? And I'm not dude, I'm not kidding. I was such a bad person that I just waited for him to leave.
Yeah.
I'm such a bad.
So-
I could not like face that, you know. I couldn't just like stand up on my two legs and walk out of his bathroom.
Just walk out with a limp. Like,
Dude, no. Yeah, we're gonna just crawl across the airport.
I mean,
Sorry, I
like-
lost my chair.
like
Dude, I felt
Dude,
terrible.
just crawled underneath the stall into the next one.
Dude, I should have.
that's a good point. He would
You-
not have. He would
Nope.
not have talked to you.
No,
he
there you
would
go.
not have confronted you about
He
that.
wouldn't have ducked. You know, he wouldn't be like, I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. That sucks, man.
Oh man.
Double
Sub
alert,
alert,
bro.
bro.
Double
Yeah.
alert. Wait, did we get a sub?
Did we?
What?
Oh,
No.
well, whoever.
Wait, do we
subbed-
have the button?
No, we should have the button up. Yeah. But,
Wait. So pause. I was checking the other day. So while we're looking to see the
But
sub
now that I'm
thing,
thinking about it,
We were almost at 1,000 followers. Is that what we needed for you to shave your face?
Wait,
Yeah.
are we seriously almost at 1,000?
It was like 800
Yeah,
or something.
Wait,
it's
are
at
we
1,000.
really?
Let's see what it is.
Whatever. Like it's supposed to be 1,000 followers or 100 subs.
So I think he's about to shave his effing face.
Followers
yeah,
849. Yeah, it was
Okay.
it was a little bit less than that.
That's insane. I didn't know we were so high.
So we really need 200, basically 200, 150 more.
Look, oh,
There we go.
Now it's worked.
There it is.
bro.
So we need like 150 more followers, and then Ryan. Did
What?
someone actually just fart? It feels awful now.
Was it real? Was
And
it?
he said shave his face. So I haven't seen.
849.
Agus, how's it going, mate?
Agus. Good to see you, man.
What up, Agus?
Dude, I don't know, but we need to get to 1,000 before we have to. Might have to take a few weekends off soon.
What?
Oh,
I know,
Hey,
I know.
I gotta miss next week, anyways. I hate to put.
no.
I think my dad's gonna be in town, so I gotta hang out
Yeah,
with my pops.
Definitely. Dude, I'm trying to pull up this Pornhub data without showing anything weird, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh, that's right. You're
Man.
going. Are you going out of town for that? For like the paintball tournament thing or whatever.
Yeah, World Cup thing. That's not until November, but this whole like moving thing is gonna take up a lot of.
That's right.
I
Do
know
you
how
have-
much.
Go ahead.
No, I was
I
gonna
was
say.
just gonna ask, like, did you find a place yet?
Yes.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Regardless, it's gonna be nice because Florida has never has bad weather.
What about the hurricanes?
I mean, it's in November, so that should be done.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Florence
so.
is just gonna stick around.
Yeah, fuck it.
Just stay there.
Never even hit
Well,
I didn't even hit
so-
Florida.
Florida's super nice. It's gonna be cooler. Honestly, we've been out of the paintball game for so long. I mean, we were in it for what 8 years, and then we got out. So I still think it'd be cool to revisit.
So-
And going to World Cup might be actually a cool event. Big events are fun.
Cool.
And you're gonna be a vendor there, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well-
that might be pretty legit, right?
That'll be pretty fun. Yeah.
Just I know it sucks you gotta leave your family, but
oh
it's so
no, it
cool
doesn't
you get to
suck.
go.
It's a great break. What are you talking about?
hey, he did not say that.
No, don't worry. They'll never see this. This is more than 5 minutes into the podcast.
That's like
It's
with my
a-
wife. She's like, "What'd y'all talk about?" I'm like, "You didn't watch." She's like, "No, that shit's boring."
100%.
sad.
100%.
So true.
The
Yeah,
egg
there we
is
go.
coming in. He's in.
Hey. Coming in hot.
You know, we spoon when we're done with this.
Yeah, you gotta involve yourself
There's a
in
lot-
every
it's
aspect.
true.
There's a lot
You-
more
you
than
gotta-
just showing up.
You gotta.
You
commit.
gotta show up.
Yeah, you got to show up. You know, that's a
And-
whole
Hey,
thing.
And if you're doing it right, you will throw up.
Whoa.
Isn't that actually doing it wrong?
I don't know.
No comment.
Depends on
All
your,
right,
depends
so
on your gag
the
reflex.
Florence
Exactly,
versus.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, okay, we're doing something.
I'm
What,
trying
you
to
just
find
pulled
this
up ginger
stuff.
Or right now we're looking at the
No.
plague of
Hold
America.
on.
Folks with gingivitis.
I saw this on. Dang, I can't.
Oh
find
yeah,
It.
yeah. And
It was
honestly,
on
I think that'd
Instagram.
be cool. I mean, I'm not into paintball really anymore, but I think World Cup would be still a cool event to go to. You get to hang
Yeah.
out with all the HK bros.
Dude, I can't
H.
wait, man. It's gonna be so
H.
H, bro.
You don't remember those memes, do you?
No.
How much? I mean, professional paintball players, they don't make a lot of money, do they?
No.
No,
No. They've made way. Well, first of all, they didn't make really that much
Well-
of a wage to begin with.
Yeah.
I'd like to say they probably make more than we do, not professionally paintballing, but what that leads into, and as long as they're not dumb, like they got like the HK guys. If they were smart, they've built a pretty nice nest egg, and they're cruising.
Yeah. Let's look
would-
up
you would
HK
hope.
Army.
Well,
real quick.
the only issue.
Because I mean, they're obviously like if I judge it by the popularity of their like YouTube videos, and it's not as popular as it used to be, right?
No,
so,
it's gone downhill.
but
It's-
I mean, it's still like
They gotta be making
that
some
was
money.
like when Epic Mealtime was huge. They were raking in the dough then, man. And if they were kind of smart about it and applied it elsewhere, then they probably made a
Yeah,
good living because of paintball.
I
What
mean,
is-
there's
is there-
probably at least.
Is there a link between HK and
It's like a brand.
Epic Mealtime?
Well, no, I was just saying that's the
No,
time
that's
frame.
Oh,
the
as a-
era.
Because
Yeah.
Epic Mealtime's kind of it's not Epic Mealtime's not dead, but
But
it's
it-
not really
Yeah.
that popular.
No,
it's
it
like
peaked,
low 100,000 viewers a
And it's-
video.
Oh, is it only 100,000?
I think the last one I watched it was like
What
peaked
do they
at like
have- what are their
250,000.
subscriber
no
count?
way.
I don't know.
It's because so I mean Epic Mealtime. So there was a big deal where the guy that would wear the sunglasses.
Yeah, he's not there.
He's not there. He got kicked out of the show basically.
Well, they have
Wait,
their
what
own
happened?
he got forced out.
they have their own show on like TV though.
Yeah.
Now, right?
I'll be honest.
Well,
I've
no,
been-
it's just the main
Like look
guy
at
and
this.
the brother.
Yeah, 59,000.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's
Wait,
not that
how?
much.
Yeah.
Wait, only 59,000
That was
subs.
from yesterday. though.
The 59,000
No.
views. Well, that
Still
one
have
was
7
a,
million subscribers.
It's your viewership, man. That's what you get.
but
That-
one was like a month ago, and it's only like 100,000 viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
Hey, I
that's
mean,
basically what it is. It's a fad. It's gone now. Yeah.
yeah. Well,
But
I
if
mean,
you go back like a
It's still
while
enough.
ago, it's like 100.
Like, look, these are all
millions.
you know.
I think part of the issue is it's kind of a one-trick pony kind of gag. Like,
Yeah,
hey, we're gonna make this giant thing and we're gonna put bacon in it.
The fact
I made
that
an
they,
entire
Dude, but
video.
Yeah.
it was
episode.
hilarious though. The memes were
Yeah.
strong. The memes were strong.
the fact that they did this for so long is kind of crazy. I mean, they came up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And they had their own TV show. They have their own brand of like pepperoni snacks. I mean, they're probably
They're
Dude,
probably
the
doing.
dude's
They're
set. The
probably
dude's
doing
set.
doing
The
okay.
dude's set. Yeah.
yeah.
Anyways,
I mean, he's like a celebrity now. You
yeah,
know?
for real.
Yeah. At least the beard guy, anyway. This guy's also the beard guy from HK, Mr. H.
There's always a beard guy.
There's always
Gotta have a beard guy.
Kennedy. You are our beard.
I guess I
guy.
am the beard guy.
Yeah, well, I think like
But-
HK started as like a brand, and then like digital like studio stuff, and then
I've done the math on this though,
Okay.
and see, you gotta have a guy with a dark beard, like
you gotta
black
have beard.
hair.
You gotta have
Oh.
beard
Black beard.
potential.
Yeah, see, you get a ginger with a beard, and then it's just kind of sad.
Because it's,
No.
it's you always expect
have
the
a
red.
great
You always
beard.
expected the redhead
Thank
to have
you.
a nice beard, and you have a nice beard.
Thank you.
It's just expected.
Great.
Thank you.
You know what about?
But
Hold on. November is next month, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
Hmm?
yeah. So that was what I was
November?
thinking. I was hoping that we would hit 1,000 before November, and I can do a clean shave for November. Cause
No shave November.
shave
You
November.
wanna do like a clean shave, like
I mean, I did a clean.
See,
I did
look,
a no
ginger.
shave spring.
no
this
shave
last
spray.
year. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, I didn't shave from like. I think I just didn't shave from February till like June or July or something. So, I mean, this isn't. It's not hard for me to make it through November without shaving.
Sub sound fix. Apparently, sub buttons are not working.
I don't know. I just tried to sub and it did not pop up.
Big
So,
rip.
I don't know.
Yeah, it totally worked. I don't know what you're talking about. It is. Look, Prime Sub, it popped up.
Did
It
it-
worked. Yeah.
Did mine pop up?
No.
Oh, maybe I
yours
did
is
it
not
wrong.
hit
Maybe I'm just
yet.
an idiot.
No.
Can we talk about J? What is that? I don't
No,
know.
it says I'm subscribed.
What is that word? How do I pronounce it?
GZ 2 cents. I don't know.
There's more than one Z in this word. I don't know how to pronounce this.
All right, so we're gonna go to
Just-
the Google since we
you
don't
just-
know what that means.
Jay's is.
Jay Z's.
Oh,
Okay.
somebody on YouTube?
What's up, guys? Jay's 2 cents here, and I promise.
We built a.
What about this guy?
Well, yeah. What did he do?
Wow.
Oh, Post Malone reacts to his custom PC concepts. Oh my goodness.
Oh, does he have $375 gaming PC?
Man, I get
don't-
it.
Oh, snap.
Nerds.
Thanks, Agus.
I
for
get
the
it.
Prime Sub.
I get it. Post
Wow.
Malone's great,
Appreciate it,
right?
man.
Post
you,
Malone's
Agus.
great, but man, why do you gotta get a face tattoo? I just not like I'm not.
Takes
Look,
you to the next
Dude,
level.
I'm just not down for face tattoos.
No.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of face tattoos.
I would make the
I
argument.
take that back.
I would make the argument. I don't agree with it either, but I will make the
No, no,
argument
no, no.
that a face tattoo is a really effective tool to spread your personal brand.
That's
Yeah.
true, especially
To
if
the
you're in
authorities.
the film industry,
Yeah.
specifically the adult film industry.
Eh?
I've got
Because-
I have no comments on this genre of
All right,
Because
video.
there's an
It-
entire search criteria.
For face tattoo
Based
women,
around-
Is that
No, just tattooed in general.
Check it out.
is-
Check it out. Check it out.
what?
what the
This is amazing.
That guy.
Yes,
what is he
my
doing?
Okay,
hero.
He's
no,
ta-
he's at Florence.
He's taking a
Oh,
Hurricane
no.
Florence.
You know, honestly, this
Joe
man,
Rogan posted it.
no kidding, this man is my hero because I would totally take a tsunami vacation. Or not tsunami.
Jesus,
He's
a
just
hurricane.
Would you
Really?
a hurricane?
I would not.
Is that so? Wait, is there
What?
an entire? So there is like a whole tourism, like a genre of tourism where you go to places where tourists usually are told to stay away. Like you
Yeah,
go to high
uh,
conflict areas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a whole like
Yeah,
What's that
subgroup-
show
but
called?
There's a
on
show
Netflix?
about it, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Okay, see, my I just want to launch into what sort of place I would want to go on vacation, and
Yeah.
it is places that are either very difficult to get to, or devoid of people.
Dark
such,
tourist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm up with no people.
such as Chernobyl is probably at the top. Of
Check it
my
out.
list.
Check it out. So watch this real quick. This trailer on Netflix. This free promotion.
This is
You
for a
can watch
dark
it.
tourist.
When
And
you're
it-
a dark tourist.
It looks amazing. I haven't watched it just
It's
yet.
on Netflix. I've watched a few episodes. It's pretty cool. This guy's very dumb, though. I'll be honest.
My
Like,
name
I
is
can't.
David Ferrier, and I've always
just
been drawn to the weirder side of
the people
life.
that go on
So
these,
I've
I
decided
can't.
to
Yeah,
investigate
it's not
dark
logical.
Tourism, a global
Cambodia?
phenomenon where people choose to
What,
vacation
Japan?
Well,
It's probably the
Fukushima.
irradiated
Yeah,
places
Fukushima.
of Japan.
Because I don't want to see it in a documentary. You want to see it firsthand.
Oh my god, the level of radiation, that's higher than around Chernobyl. I'm into death.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Women like bad boys.
Serial killers are like definition of bad boy.
Yes, they are.
Popeye, you kills people in this compound.
Pablo
right?
Escobar tours. Yeah.
People love it. People want to meet you. People want to talk to you.
It's like taking a weird
Yeah.
holiday.
I'm not
to
interested in any of this, man.
before
I wouldn't go to
Why
any of
was,
that.
why was that lady dressed up as Jackie Kennedy? And nobody. Like,
Because they have like Kennedy tours.
oh.
Yeah, in Dallas. Yeah. And one of them like reenacts everything. It's
That's
ridiculous.
interesting.
It's kind of weird.
I honestly, I feel that some of the things he does is a little irresponsible.
Oh, very irresponsible.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've been forced
like,
to
I'm not down
Look at
for
this.
all of this, but I appreciate what he's doing.
more happy
So,
to be alive.
there's like there's one that he does that is literally just like you sign up for torture.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
actually so.
Maybe that's the whole
I've
point.
actually looked into that. So there's this whole weird. It's like an extreme haunted house. It's like,
Dude, I
and
don't
you-
like a hangnail. I'm not.
Well, yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
doing any
so,
of this.
So it's this weird like.
Trent, I know that Trent would know because you might do this, man.
No, I would not. So
Come
But,
on.
so you go to
Yeah.
like a normal haunted house. You think you're gonna walk through
Okay.
like this scary place, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be like people jumping out dressed as you.
Yeah, but they
and
can't
stuff like
touch
that.
you
But
and all that.
yeah. So what this place actually does is you sign up for it, you pay money, you give them a list of what you really fear the most, and then they
Wait,
do
do they-
it.
Like
They do it to
custom-
you.
like-
It's a custom made thing, and it's primary like horror, bondage, stuff like that. And they'll like
Jesus
they'll
Christ.
waterboard you. They'll stage it to where they actually kidnap you,
Yeah.
and it's all planned, and it's like there's no safe
There's
word,
like-
and there's no backing out until the time
There's-
is up.
There was like a 90-page waiver, and
Yeah.
then you pretty much you have a safe word. If you don't use the safe word,
Is there a safe
Yeah,
word? Because
there is a
I thought
safe
there was
word.
not one. Okay.
because they use it very quickly.
So but here's the thing: if you fear drowning, then
They're gonna make it
Yeah.
like, simulate you drown.
yeah,
simulate
can
drown.
you use that safe word underwater? My point is that at some point,
Right.
you might get to a point where you can't use your safe words.
Yeah.
True.
Because you can't talk.
But it's just weird counterculture that like honestly I can't remember the name of the place, but there's a documentary. I think it's on Netflix.
You know what?
But it's a weird counterculture.
I fear
that
loneliness.
likes that.
I fear loneliness the most.
But
Well,
they're
just put me in a
They're
room.
just gonna
They're gonna
leave
put
you.
you in a
They're gonna
box.
put you in a box and leave you the fuck alone.
Well,
That sounds like great. Just
Yeah.
tell them how much you hate being away from your significant other, and you just want to. You really loathe the idea
Okay.
of taking a nap for 5 hours.
So a guy would
hate
every-
that.
I would hate it.
Every like 45 minutes or so, a guy walks in and is just like, nobody loves you.
Nobody.
It's just somebody whispering. Nobody.
I
Yeah,
really
just
fear. I
really
really
light
feel,
whisper in
fear
your ear
a crowd
constantly.
of Vern Troyer lookalikes dressed in elf costumes giving me gifts. You're going here, Santa.
I fear Christmas morning.
I fear ASMR videos.
Oh
oh
God.
god.
No, there is something in just
you
innately.
fear Kanye dressed like Roblox.
Oh, God.
Just thousands of them.
That had to have been a Roblox thing, right? Like they
How about
knew
this?
what they were doing there.
I fear fake tits.
Like 90s ones, 90s fixes.
Yeah, like 90s,
they're
like
just-
90s with the tan lines and all.
They're just
Perfect.
they're just gonna
So-
like take like the latex, just throw it at you.
They're gonna throw you-
They're just
Throw
gonna,
you in a bathtub of
So-
latex boobs.
No, get this. So that Kanye video,
Yeah.
I was reading up on it. I don't know how much stock there is to it, but I guess he was hosting, he was producing or something the Pornhub Awards ceremonies, and that's when that video.
Or you mean like
debuted.
the AVM or whatever, the Adult Video Awards?
But
or
it was-
AVM's
what-
Adult it's like Adult Video Awards.
hey,
AVA. Yeah.
I heard this on some podcast, but like, how is that video not like? Why are feminists not getting mad about like?
They
porn?
probably are.
About
Right?
what?
Well,
Wait, what?
You're such an effing hoe.
well,
I
so-
love
but
it.
I mean that's not different than any other rap song. It's
I
just it's just
guess.
condensed into
But like,
a 2-minute thing where he's just directly saying that.
I know it's like what? Unless
Well,
that's like a pride thing of like.
if you look at the
she's in
symbolism, they're really small, and she's
No.
really big, meaning she's the leader.
Honestly, I think
might be
that
something behind that.
Yeah,
I think
that's
we
pretty deep.
I think too
It's
often
too deep for me.
I think
Yeah.
too often we like cram feminism into this sort of like they have to get outraged over this because of. And look,
Man, okay,
It's just because
I don't want to
look, I don't want to talk about feminism right now because I don't think anyone's here is qualified to talk
No,
about
we're not.
feminism.
But what I'm saying is
don't,
like
hey, don't assume my gender.
it's just.
What
Let's
you?
not
I'm
get into
sorry.
that.
We
No.
ended the show last time on that. And I
Yeah,
don't,
no. I'm just
I don't
saying.
want to do that again.
Oh no, and really all I'm saying
No,
is
I think everyone's allowed to talk about everything,
all,
right?
all I'm saying is maybe they're sitting there processing it. Maybe there is going to be some sort of response, and we just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
but,
it probably is.
Dude, so some SJW's like, what does he mean by like a sick fuck or whatever?
Yeah.
Not really that sick though.
I don't know, and I think in the
There's-
last like year or so, it's been less of a focus on just specifically feminism and just like, hey, let's just be fucking nice to people now. Let's just
Well, it's just
not touch them inappropriately.
You would think it'd be that easy.
Uh,
It's really not that easy, man.
well, I know, because we like to put people in boxes. Like, hey, here's your box. You stay in there. You don't insult people in that box. Oh, you're not allowed to talk to that person in that box either. And no jacking off while you're in there either.
Well,
What?
There's a lot
That's
of
the church
Is
box.
that like we're gonna dedicate a closet in the podcast
No,
room?
that's the church box. If you're in the church box, you can't jack off.
Hold on, is this your nightmare box?
This is my nightmare.
Dead Ace. Are we gonna get banned for this?
I don't think you get banned for talking about jerking off.
and well, specifically in a box.
Can
though.
someone fact
Specifically
check
on
us? Are we
box.
gonna get banned for talking about that?
Okay, I'll stop talking about it.
Yeah, okay.
Are we allowed to say F like fuck?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean we're allowed to. Obviously, I've gone a little overboard at this point, and everybody's
So we
just-
watched. So if you watch the first episode, we weren't supposed to cuss at all.
No, I tried that, but I obviously figured out that it wasn't gonna work. And
No,
then,
it's
so when I told my mom, "Oh yeah, I'm making a thing, and it's like not cussing, and we're so cool, and it's so appropriate," and then now I hope she's not watching.
in all honesty, I would send this link to my mom. I don't care. I'll let her watch it.
I just hope like my boss or my boss's boss doesn't happen to accidentally Google my name and then finds the one of us just laughing at farts and talking
Oh,
about.
y'all want to play that, by the way?
Yeah.
Did
Wait,
anyone
well,
watch
hold
the
on.
highlight
Play it.
video?
Oh, yeah. By the way, Ryan did an awesome highlight video.
did.
Put it up on YouTube, so you don't have to watch like us for 2
needs
hours.
needs a little more memes.
You can just watch our highlight video.
All right, so
Let's
Dead Ace
let's
says you
relive it.
can talk about porn on stream, just don't show anything.
That was Westboro
So,
Baptist Church.
have we talked about like
always-
our nipples? Can I show my nipples on stream?
Oh, I have it on 120.
Yeah, because of that
Someone
video.
in this group before, I don't even know which one it is ripping it, like farting hardcore.
Put it in the chat.
And,
if you think
This
it
is. Hey,
It's
yeah.
definitely
Trent.
And, look, and it,
It's 100% Trent.
So,
All right.
you know,
I was
whenever-
playing
you know,
with
when
you.
you know when you're
If you
working
think it was
out,
me, put a 1. If you think it was Trent, put a 2. If you think it was Duckworth, put a 3. If you think
You know,
it was
This is Jacob's
Hey,
editing
you
too,
guys,
so
hashtag
great
was
job,
a
Jacob.
four.
Good job, Jacob. I'm kind of glad
Yes.
that we don't have
So
the
I
up
feel
close
like
and
they're
personal
the ones
cameras
ruining my,
anymore.
games all the time.
Yeah, I don't like them.
So Blizzard Squad straight
No,
up.
specifically because I like to see my full body.
Like, wow, when I'm
That's
trying
not
to
full
log
body,
in,
baby. Full
Yeah.
I
body.
feel like they're
F
ones
in
to
chat.
target. Yeah, F
So you've
in
actually got the
chat,
double
F in
angles
chat.
on this here. You
Oh,
got
yeah, we
like
have
I just like how
I
it's
start laughing.
whenever it
Someone
says
is
bare
swearing
ass, you
super
flash a
loud.
bear.
And look, let me tell
Jacob
you,
did
we
that
are
one.
all sitting in
Good
basically
stuff,
metal
right?
It's a nice
chairs.
touch.
So
Thank you.
imagine you're sitting on a metal chair, bare butt farting, and it's just the loudest thing.
It's
You're wearing basketball
You're
shorts,
throwing
okay?
so much
No, these are
accusation.
I just love how
It's
Trump's in the
also-
background.
Also,
Yeah.
Just
you
angry.
said metal chairs. You basically didn't implicate.
President
People
Orange
think
the
we're
whole
making a
time.
political statement here. But it's
Nope.
just
Nope. Just trying to
But
figure out who
Deluxe
farted.
office chair is definitely worn down the patty. But anyways, I'm just saying, if I'm laughing randomly, it's probably because someone just farted. It's kind of
We were
Okay.
completely sold
I
on
got,
it.
I got several more, but if I'm open to suggestions, and
I wanna
You
hear
want to
from
stay on
the-
tech
I
when
wanna
he's talking
hear from
gaming?
Mr. Duckworth.
I got
And I want to. Okay. Look.
I love how I added the sound, but I completely forgot about it.
Trent's
Oh,
butthole.
hey, really quick, we just actually got 9 biddies from.
And we didn't.
We never even drew the connection.
No,
Like,
the
at
connection
all.
was right there, and no one said anything.
I
Let's get
appreciate the
some
bids.
smiley
I
I think we
faces.
were
Hey,
too
get
we
some
were way
pod
too
chips
busy
in the
just.
chat
We were
right
too new,
now,
I
'cause
think. We
that's-
didn't know what, you know.
That's actually
He
very
doesn't know what
nice.
he's talking
It
about.
wasn't that long ago.
Yes, he
What's
does.
PogChamp?
You know what a pog? You clearly don't know it.
If you don't
When
know,
y'all
Everything
gonna
is
do a?
monetized, and people
Yep,
paid
I'm not gonna say that.
Oh man, I'm tempted. I'm tempted.
Don't say
Google
it.
it off screen.
Yeah, Google it off screen. Google it off screen to see what that means.
That is an awesome
Two in chat
word.
for Trent,
Oh.
3 in chat for Duckworth.
What?
And a 4
Host
in
eats
chat
a
for
large
Mr.
amount of food
Kennedy.
while
chat to
interacting
see
with their
everyone
audience.
Oh, mukbang. Cool. I can say that now.
Okay, we know it's not something terrible.
Okay, mukbang sounds like the grossest thing you would find on the internet. Like earlier, we were talking about that guy dropping his phone and it had porn on it, and someone in the chat said it could have been much worse. Mukbang sounds like it's the worst scenario.
If I'm not wrong, this was banned in China.
Oh, because they're like,
Because it's
overfeeding myself or whatever.
No,
Korean word?
not because of overfeeding yourself, but it was banned in China because it's sexual in nature, or some people take it in a sexual manner.
Hey, wait, hold on. Is it just ASMR with food?
With food, I think so.
That's weird. I don't like that. What's really gross about this? I've heard rumors. I haven't actually looked that much into it, but they're basically sitting on top of
Eating show.
I love
A
talking
toilet.
about things I haven't done much research
Well,
about.
okay.
It's my favorite
Oh
thing
my
to do.
Just completely discredits everything you
just
say from
doesn't
here on
matter.
out.
No, because then you can always come back later and be like, "I'm sorry, guys, I didn't do my research."
Yeah,
Well-
well, it says mukbang ASMR, so
Well, no.
And then punch her.
Whoa.
I'm telling you,
I don't like
it's
this.
90% of this.
oh, she's
is
not
gonna be-
actually. Oh, she is eating.
telling you, 90% of this is going to be like pretty girls
Just
eating a lot of food.
Well, apparently they like sit on a toilet while they're doing
the way
this.
they did it is that
What?
Yeah, that's the only.
And they're
way.
pooping?
Yeah.
Horribly.
What?
Yeah.
in the nail salon.
No. Outside. Don't shake hands.
Hold
So
on,
this is,
what?
like, right when
Why
I
is she just
started
talking to
going,
somebody?
someone's like- Yeah, someone's like, nice to
I'd
meet
be
you.
totally down to do this
Let's
just
watch this
because
guy
I get
do
a
it.
bunch of food.
If you write
I know, right?
on your
Well, yeah, but
Gives you an
this is
excuse
weird.
to overeat.
We're on the weird side of the internet
You
now.
get through the first burger though, and then it's like, I can't eat any more of this.
Hot fast.
Oh, he's cooking the whole thing.
No,
That looks really good, though.
no, it does look good, but no,
That's so good.
stop.
That's it?
Yeah, this
Don't-
is making me feel uncomfortable.
But like, I feel like mukbang videos exist. So that way you can, when you go home alone to your one cat,
It feels
and
like
you
you're,
make
it feels
dinner.
like you're
Hold
eating
on,
with
let
somebody.
me finish. Yeah, basically that's where I'm going with this. You can put on a mukbang video with your dinner, and you can just like put it up on your computer and just like, yep, I'm having a meal.
Having a meal with someone.
This is why mukbang videos exist.
Just so you don't feel like you're eating alone.
Yes.
You know, one of my favorite things to do, and I'm not gonna lie about this. I love eating alone. Like I enjoy being the only one eating, because no, this is why. Because nobody's there to judge me. I can eat whatever I want.
Because you're literally just covered in shit as
Eating
you're
a
eating
fucking
it.
pickle.
No, 'cause
What the fuck is this lady doing?
she likes pickles,
Sweet,
man.
dude.
She likes dills.
Stop.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
crunch.
this is definitely an ASMR thing.
Stop. Don't you shake your head at me.
so hungry now.
Okay, this is good. I just imagine there's like a hundred people. Sorry if that was loud. There's like people joining. You just see us watch this lady eat a effing pickle.
Yeah, we're sorry about this. It's just
All right,
That's what it is right there.
all right. So I want to talk about this more. So you like eating alone?
yeah. Okay,
It's
so
because you just like to engorge with food,
All right,
or
so-
you power eat.
no. Yeah, kind of like power eating. So you know how like if you're in a public setting and you're eating like at a restaurant,
Yeah.
you've got to wipe your hands or mouth as you're eating, because you're
Whoa.
a civilized individual who is in the company of
Whoops.
other civilized individuals.
So you're saying
You need to act accordingly.
you wouldn't be 100% alone, just eat
Yeah, no.
however you want.
You eat however you want, and at the end, then you can clean up. But you're like
usually after you just crank it, crank your soldier boy.
Yeah, for
exactly what happens: eat, masturbate, and then go to sleep.
Eh?
Hopefully,
As God intended.
As God intended.
This is America.
In that order.
have you cleaned up in between step 1 and 2?
At least.
So wait,
please.
Depends on what I'm eating, I suppose.
I have this weird thing where when I'm at
like
home,
hot wings, you got to. That's dangerous.
dangerous game, Brendo.
Okay,
That's how
good,
you.
good.
That's how you get a urinary tract infection.
Wait,
Someone
whoa,
says
yeah.
I have a habit of wiping my mouth after every bite of food when I'm in public. Now I think that's normal. Like
Nah,
I know,
OCD.
No, that's
I know
normal.
people that refuse to eat like messy food in public because they don't want to have it on their face or anything. So I don't think that's weird.
Or
Yeah,
like a
that's
girl
just
will be
polite.
covering their mouth the whole
Yeah,
time.
well,
And
so,
like,
like,
stop.
when I'm eating in
stop.
public, I insist on like I'm talking to someone that I don't want to offend. Like I'll cover my face when I'm chewing because I know
Yeah.
I'll accidentally talk with like a mouthful of shit, and I don't want to like.
Arr.
I think the hardest thing is like bone-in wings.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the
Ugh.
best
Dude,
though.
I don't even
They
like
taste so
wings.
good. Who cares?
What?
I
Wait.
do not like wings.
You don't like wings.
I
What about wings do you not like?
I just don't like the
Do you,
texture.
did you
like,
think they come from small chickens first?
but
Yes.
This is irrelevant.
Wait,
No.
are you telling me
This is
wings don't?
Very,
Are
very
you
irrelevant.
telling me wings are actually the legs?
Yeah. That's that's where wings come
I'm just
from.
kidding.
They come from very small.
And you're
chickens.
telling me the weird bone? That's not the actual wing part. That's the calf
Yeah, that's yeah.
Of the buffalo, right?
of the buffalo.
Yeah, that's come from the buffalo. The buffalo.
You know, I'll be honest. You can ask my family. Both my family I grew up with and now is I make weird like moaning sounds while I eat.
Wait, you're perfect. You gotta
100% uncontrollable.
You gotta make.
I don't even notice it, but I'll be like.
Jesus,
Where-
God,
I know, it sounds terrible.
Where are your ASMR?
Yeah, we
videos?
totally
Dude, no
need
one's
you to
gonna
Yeah,
listen
you
to that.
cle- look. You're a natural.
I think
clearly.
so. Yeah, maybe I should get into this. Maybe I
Yeah.
should. You know,
You can make $1 million off mukbang, man.
Yeah.
that sounds
That's my
lit.
new
Like,
favorite word.
I mean, at the
Mukbang.
I feel like I'm gonna go home and change my Blizzard or BattleNet profile name to Mukbang. And I'm gonna get fucking banned. Inappropriate name.
Get Ducky a bucket of chicken stat.
Yeah,
No, we
should
can't
do
get
that.
him a
wanna watch
bucket of
that.
chicken because you know this bastard will only eat the skin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the chicken's dead, man. Dude,
My
I do
God.
this weird thing. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm working at where we used to work for so long, but when I'm at home, like, I have to eat standing up for dinner.
What?
Literally, I'll cook and then I eat standing up.
Really?
Why?
More comfortable.
I mean,
Huh.
Like, no matter what it is, I'll stand.
Hey,
and
it
eat.
helps with
Is it-
digestion. Come on.
Is it only when you're at home or?
Yeah, generally.
Okay. Huh.
I'll stand up and eat most. You know, sometimes.
I
I don't mind it.
no, I don't do that. I don't.
It's weird. Like, we don't even use our dining room table if it's like we're not sitting on the couch watching something and eating while we're watching. I'm just standing in the kitchen eating. Like, I'll just literally,
Huh.
I'll prepare all the food and put the dishes away, and then I'll just literally turn around and face the wall and just eat it.
So-
and then just turn back around and just throw that shit
You're
away.
just
Dude.
staring into the wall. Like this is a horror film
So-
waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Just like, just
I-
you're
just contemplating reality and when I'll actually arrive.
Oh, yeah.
No?
I mean, I have this like really nice like stained cherry dining room table from I don't know, like my uncle's mother-in-law or something or other. I don't know. We got it because he died, but that's not.
F's in the
it's
chat.
Yeah,
F's in the chat.
it was all right. It was like 10 years ago. So I got this really nice like cherry dining table. And
Score.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've used it like 3 times in the last 5 years. Like my parents came over, we ate. And then my girlfriend's aunt and uncle came over twice, and we ate at the dining room table, which is I just find kind of inconsistent considering we use TV trays to eat for like 99% of our meals.
Yeah.
I feel it's disingenuous to use the dining table when we have guests, because then they don't get a real like perspective on how we actually live.
This is how I fucking eat.
You know,
This is why I also don't clean
this
up my
is-
house before people come over,
This
because
is-
they get to see the filth that I live in.
you know,
Fuck them.
literally.
That like I can imagine like Yoshi's like, honey, we need to clean.
Oh,
You're
she's
just,
frantic.
And you're just sitting there like, oh fuck them.
That's basically it. She's like frantically picking stuff
Honey,
up
it's your mom.
and vacuuming.
That bitch has seen this before.
She knows.
I
She had
love
to-
you.
she
I,
had to
I love
clean
your
this.
mom.
She
I
had
think
to clean
she's
my
a great
room.
person. I didn't mean that.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
literally in the decision of buying a house, we if there was a dining room, we didn't look like we said no.
You're just like,
Really?
no, we're not
Really?
going to use that.
Yeah, it's just wasted square footage.
But like a breakfast nook is nice.
I really like.
Yeah,
Like have a small, like we all have now, like a small little
that's
area.
all we need. Yeah.
Well, can you
Yeah.
just repurpose the dining room?
No,
Because
it's all
usually it's
open.
an
Yeah.
open floor-planted sandwich. What I really like are open kitchens with an island in the middle, and then like a bar around it, and then you can just sit there and eat.
Dude, no.
Yeah, this was
That's what I like.
A giant
Yeah.
island. Well, what they're doing now is like a giant island with a sink and then seats.
Yeah.
And it's all big flat island.
Yeah,
It's
and
great.
let's talk about
Honestly,
how much
that's
money
pretty
it costs to do that.
Dude,
'Cause
how
you
about
gotta
this? How
trench
about
that
this?
shit
How about
out.
this? You just buy a house where it's already done.
Okay, yeah.
Because a
that's
lot
good
of the
point.
houses built like in the 80s and stuff where I live,
Right. Won't
it's not
have
built
it.
that way.
Yeah.
Everything's super lower ceilings, smaller hallways.
Trust me, I had to do it when we got in here
You got to fur down.
a little bit.
You know why they call it a fur down?
I don't
Why?
even know what that means. I'm just
Like
nodding because
throw
you
down?
look really
Soffit.
serious.
It's the sort of drywalled area right above your cabinets usually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know why they call it a fur down?
Because you can fur up.
I don't
No,
know.
because it comes this fur down.
Go home.
Oh.
Go home. All right. So someone in the chat
Oh,
said, "What's a
gosh.
food that you really enjoy to eat?"
Nope.
But you
enjoy,
no,
but
so
you hate.
yeah, it's a food you really enjoy
Like-
but you hate to eat.
Oh, okay.
Really
okay, yeah, I've got
enjoy,
mine.
but hate
I got mine too. Mine's weird. It's not well.
I think
mine's
mine was
common,
wings.
but it's weird.
So, I mean, bone-in
Yeah,
wings.
wings is good. I got one other than that.
Is there any particular reason why you hate wings?
No, I just hate to eat them because it's so
It's
messy.
so much work. Like it's
And
just,
it's work. Yeah,
it's a lot of work.
it's kind of like ribs, same kind of thing.
Yeah, ribs are the same.
Ben, so I actually have two. So one
Yeah.
is ice cream,
Okay.
just because I feel like I eat it too fast and I get a brain freeze every time. But two is popcorn, specifically popcorn
Yeah.
with jalapenos,
That was actually going to be
because
my
it's
answer
such
too.
it's such a pain to eat, and not only because if you haven't had popcorns with jalapenos at the movie theater, do it.
What? Yeah.
It's the best
Oh, it's
combo.
good.
Yeah, like that.
have you ever
That
tried
was
putting
Corey introduced that to me.
Have you ever tried putting hot sauce on popcorn?
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah,
just as good.
Valentina, man.
Yeah.
Drop that shit in, shake it up. You're good.
Just as good. So it's super good. But no, you want to get literally get fresh jalapenos
Yeah, like
with
this,
normal.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, pickled. They're pickled jalapenos.
Well, yeah,
well.
pickled jalapenos. Yeah, obviously if you got fresh jalapenos, it would taste like dookie. Because
I don't
like fresh jalapenos.
No, and it's
it wouldn't be the same. It's the
it would be
vinegar
the same.
taste.
Yeah, it's the vinegary taste of the jalapeno
yeah,
too.
but
yeah.
but yeah, popcorn sucks to eat because it gets stuck in your teeth in general. But if you add that to it, it's just a pain to eat because
Yeah.
you have to get your fingers
I agree.
moist. I said moist.
Who else? Popcorn.
I was
wings?
also going to be popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, really buttery popcorn because it's
Um,
like it's delicious. It is super
But then it
delicious.
stains your shit if you rub it.
No, it's actually not even that. It's twofold. First of all, I guess threefold. Stains if you get it to everywhere. Your hands are going to be greased up, nice and greasy.
Yeah.
Following, and third, and probably the worst aspect of eating popcorn, that sweet, sweet, delicious popcorn, is getting those tiny little kernels.
This man is a fan of popcorn as much as I am.
Yeah.
Caught in like the back end of your teeth, and it's
Yep.
that really weird
Mhm.
misshapen kernel that no matter what you do, it is not going anywhere. And then once you finally do dislodge it from your teeth, it gets stuck in your throat, and it is there for the next 2 hours following your
passionate.
movie.
Yeah.
It is, and plus, whenever you cut the hole in the bottom of a popcorn thing and you try to pull it classic, it gets all uncomfortable whenever you're done.
Try to pull a classic. Yeah, everyone knows what that is. Let's carry on.
That's
All right,
by the way,
anyways,
for anyone
Ryan?
out there, that's an innuendo for cutting a hole in a bag of popcorn and then sticking your dick through it.
Whoa, you can't say phallus on the radio.
said that his is watermelon that have seeds in it.
Yeah,
Shower
that's
is
a good point.
good.
Hey, I
You still
gotta,
have those?
I got
Seedless
a,
watermelon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do. What do you
freaks.
mean?
I got a question.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever tried spiked watermelon?
Yes.
Is
Yes.
it good?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So yeah,
Not really,
so
but-
spiked watermelon.
It's enough to hide the vodka taste.
Well, so you got to think of it like if you think about watermelon like as a flavor, the flavor you're getting for watermelon is not what actual watermelon tastes like at all. So if you really like the taste of a normal watermelon, do it. So do like
Yeah.
the video says, like carve it out or whatever, pour the vodka in it,
Stick
and
your dick in it.
and well, no, add
Dang.
maybe use like Parrot Bay or something, a
we go.
flavored
Yeah.
vodka.
Or
Okay,
rum.
It
like
makes
a
it
flavored rum
Because
or
it's
something.
definitely
Okay.
good.
Ooh,
It's
Coke.
definitely good.
Because that is one of the things I've always wanted to try.
You should
just-
try it.
You
yeah.
should, dude. I'm a big fan
I'm
of
just
those.
gonna I'm gonna spike mine with
DIYs.
Monster energy drink.
That
Yeah.
would be, that would be really interesting. Not
We'll
gonna
be
lie.
throwing a housewarming party next month, probably.
Hey.
You should do it.
I'll try to remember to get a watermelon. I don't know if they're in season though now, so
We'll find.
I'll look. Maybe we find a watermelon.
We
If you
will
can find me a
find
watermelon, I will spike that shit for you.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
I would say
if we can't find a watermelon, we'll just spike a cantaloupe. That's
it's close enough. I'm allergic to cantaloupe.
That would definitely not be as good.
All right. I guess mine now.
Yeah.
Flautas. That is mine.
Flautas.
Yeah, flautas.
He said it with the whole,
Yeah,
can you spell that? I don't think we have. I don't think we have a tilde.
No, he spelled it
Can you
exactly
use it in a
right.
sentence, please?
Yeah, I ate the shit out of some flautas.
Oh no.
You put flautas and it said taquito.
There, the top left
Can
one.
you give me a definition? Is a flauta a taquito?
This is why they're hard to eat, man.
Because put this crap on top.
No, try to put lettuce and tomato on a cylinder and then eat that. It is but they're, oh my god, if you get like
Use
with
a
sour
fork.
cream. Well, the idea is you put sour cream and the sour cream is supposed to hold everything together but dude, flautas are one of my favorite meals to make and to eat, and you just can't keep all the vegetables on there. Like
you just toss them all off and just dip it in some cheese and eat it.
And at the end of it though, like your hands are always messy because you got cheese and sour cream everywhere.
Right.
And with the beard especially, like I always got like lettuce and tomato and cheese falling down on my
beard.
beard.
Do you find eating more difficult with facial?
Oh, definitely, yeah. No, it's definitely, especially when we're talking about wings. Like, imagine getting wing sauce and then like an hour later, you're like,
my face.
Why
burns.
did I just taste wing sauce? Like, oh, I licked my mustache because that's a thing that you do,
dude.
Wing sauce came out.
No, I'm jealous. I want a beard to where I have to move it out of the way to eat things like this.
Yeah,
like this. Yeah, you know, like you seen those people?
Yeah,
you probably do it from time to time.
I don't have the projection of my beard. Like,
but
my
you've
beard
seen that,
typically goes
right?
down. I have seen that though. Yeah,
where they move the beard to eat.
Yeah,
I want that.
It's like extra work. I'm not willing to do that.
I just want to be an adult like that. You know. Never had that beard before. Never will.
You will.
It's okay. We're gonna
slip
make
you some hormone treatment. And you'll be all right.
Yeah.
It'll never happen. I'm sorry.
That's
not how genetics work.
No, that's not how they work at all.
Well, the fun thing about genetics is that I mentioned this a couple weeks back. We're cracking the code. We're gonna be able to give Duckworth a beard.
That brings me to one question that I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna ask a question
the
and dip
size
out
of-
because I gotta pee.
Really?
From any technology from any fantasy realm. I'm gonna put a caveat in here though.
Oh,
It
is this a
cannot-
question? Is this a question?
Yes. It
Nice.
cannot involve space travel. This is
Okay.
Earth-bound technology.
Okay.
It can be from a movie with space in it, but it has to be an Earthbound. Can't be like hyperdrives or whatever. It can't be for the betterment of humanity because we don't give a shit about that. What technology, that you would use in your everyday life from sci-fi?
From sci-fi. Oh,
From
I
sci-fi.
already got an answer for that one.
Okay.
Probably the one of the most. If I could pull anything out of like whatever, it'd probably be full dive like virtual reality / augmented reality.
Okay. Yeah. Like Minority Report. You
Yeah,
kill your boss.
Oh, whoa! I'm not gonna kill my
No,
boss.
I mean just hypothetically in
That's
Minority
weird.
Report, you could do that.
Oh, no, there's like I mean, I've always thought the idea of just dive.
There it is.
Yep, there it is. That's virtual reality, guys.
That just
I'm inside the computer.
shove your face through a computer screen. All right, Trenton.
I'm gonna have to pass. I need to think about it.
All right.
Just any.
Yeah, man. Sci-fi technology can't involve space travel. Just some sci-fi technology.
I want.
Can't be like infinite water because no humanity thing. You know, all that.
Yeah.
I want 3D. 3D printer technology from 20 years from now.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Like
So-
you're talking like you can print out like anything you want. And just
I
We're
don't
like-
know. That depends because I mean, you look at some sci-fi and it's like they're printing food and whatever really anything you can think of, which doesn't
Yeah.
really make that much sense
So-
at all.
Well, 3D printing
like-
technology is pretty amazing. Like
Yeah.
So is that possible though?
Yeah. Are you talking about
Like
food?
I thought they've already 3D printed like organs and stuff, right?
They,
So
they have 3D.
yeah, it's a concept. Yeah.
It's
I
like
thought they've already like successfully 3D printed an organ.
Don't know if they've
they're working
successfully
on it. I
done
know.
it.
I'm pretty sure they did a bladder. Yeah.
They've 3D printed tissue.
Like-
I know that. Like organic tissue, but I don't know about a full organ yet. It's a nice idea.
Because like
But-
honestly, we have a girlfriend would be mine. Yeah.
From Haggis in the chat.
Yeah.
He
could definitely-
he would choose the fembot without the machine gun jebblies.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's in
that's-
my bag, baby.
Hey, it's
You-
okay.
hey.
Aegis, give it another 2 decades. You'll be able to date Siri. I promise.
This
Dude.
goes wrong with the 3D printing tissue.
That
'cause
already exists.
you need that
Did y'all
tissue.
see those things in Japan that came out like what 3 years ago? And it's like it's kind of like when the like Alexa thing or whatever
Yeah, I know what
came
you're-
out, and it's like literally it's the same concept. It controls your home, control it from your phone and everything, but it's like a little globe.
It's a little anime
It's
girl.
a little like
Yeah.
hologram anime girl.
Yeah.
That learns your name and watches TV with you and talks to you. And
It actually connects with your smartphone too.
Does she
so-
always drop stuff and bend over?
Yeah.
waifu does what waifu's told.
Waifu does All right, Trent, come on, you gotta have one.
So this is gonna be weird, but I recently saw Ready Player One.
Yeah,
and I'm
was
a little
that,
late.
Was that good?
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Someone that's
Pretty good.
never read the book, I enjoyed it.
Okay. Because
Um,
I've been thinking about one to like. I guess same. I haven't seen it either.
I've been thinking about learning to read so that I could
Read
read
the book.
Yeah,
No,
Nice.
just subscribe to Audible.
Just subscribe to- there we go.
That's what I do.
No, but so it was actually a really good movie. I'd definitely say watch it and definitely bring back Drive
So-
so I can have that movie back.
Is
But-
your
Yes,
is your
but anyways,
technology the
So yeah, so my technology isn't the like the VR stuff. It's the actual suits that they wear that's like
Yeah.
connected to their senses.
yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's
connects
still
to their sensory like.
I think that's still technically virtual reality because it's
Yeah.
an augmentation of your reality.
So if I could choose like the whole thing at like as a
Yeah.
whole, like the suit plus the gloves plus the
So all of that.
you still
Omnipad,
want
like
your-
Omni, like yeah,
You still want a free range of motion with.
yeah.
Okay.
It's so because like yeah, the guy's setup, he's on like an omnidirectional pad, which exists today.
Yes.
Yes.
Has basically like the VR headset on, which exists today, but obviously it's much better and it's
yeah.
way better. And then he has the suit to actually like give him the feel of pain and
Alright.
touch and
Alright.
stuff
You
like
know
that.
what? They can't crack the treadmill though.
Dude, well, the
Omni-
prototypes have
omnidirectional treadmills exist.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
do.
know. No, but they can't crack one thing, which is the weirdness in which we walk and like
Yeah.
slow down.
Yeah,
it
I
has
can't
to
keep up
reset
with
you.
that, yeah.
Because we awkwardly like stop and go. You know, it's not. There's no like.
What's up, Hefe?
There's no like
Hey, what
reason to how fast or how slow we slow down ourselves.
I-
So
I
Yeah,
think-
because you can like instantly stop.
I think
Right.
that one of the what it'll get better as we have algorithms that'll more accurately predict where you're going to be stepping and
Yeah.
how your changes in velocity.
I'm sure it's just one of these things like they're really stuck on.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because like you've heard of omnidirectional treadmill. You think it's like a simple thing, but like
No, it's
I've
definitely
watched
not.
videos and videos on how hard it is.
I really feel like we'll probably get to maybe with the next 2 decades, omnidirectional treadmills will be really good when you're walking.
Well,
Probably won't figure out running.
and that's how they
Yeah.
are. Like every single like one I've seen that's either been a prototype or something they were working on. It was like the person would be walking, and then they would start running. And they would basically, like Ryan says, like before they can change direction or anything, they have to slow down and stop and reset, and then shift direction.
Yeah, it's just like the weirdness in how we can just go anywhere at any
Yeah.
time and stop
Yeah.
and go in weird speeds. It has to reset and like figure out where you are.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
get it. Like I get it that's how the book is, it's how the movie is, but there's so much more stuff happening in that movie, like in the scenes when they're actually in the other world.
Yeah.
That's not accounted for, like this
Whoa.
kid standing in his big van doing
I mean,
doing this
I
crap.
also think about jumping.
Yeah.
I mean, God. I mean, at
How is
what
it how
point,
is it even tracking jumping?
Yeah. At what point do they gonna get that taken care of? So that's cool. I like
Yeah.
the idea.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, this is one of the first prototypes for
Yep.
it.
It's
Honestly, it's a fantastic piece. It is super
Yeah.
exciting.
it's great, but I would get the technology and realize how effing lazy I am, and I wouldn't want to do it.
I just want to sit down.
No,
I just want to sit
uh,
down.
Yeah, just jack in
Makes sense.
Matrix style.
And then and obviously the
you
most
just turn on the TV.
the
in
most
virtual
popular
reality.
game, you know, whenever this crap comes out, the most popular game is going to be the free bowling game that comes with it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
And then the
no.
back massage simulator, because someone's gonna
Nice.
crack the code where you just roll over.
Yeah, here he's kind of demonstrating it right here. It's like once you stop, it has to realize that you stopped
And then
Oh.
stop. Yeah.
and then put you back to where you're supposed to be.
This
So-
guy's got some cool videos on some other interesting technology stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know what I don't know his channel name. Smarter Every Day. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got some cool channels on some other stuff. He does a really good job of checking out new technology and kind of assessing it from an everyday sort of point of view, as well as kind of a in-depth technical point of view, and breaks it down so that you can kind of understand
what's going on.
I mean, we're not all engineers. He's an engineer, I believe.
Right.
I'm not an engineer, so I don't understand some of the
Check out the OmniPad.
But
this was the first one I ever saw.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I'll come back and tell y'all mine.
Be safe.
OMNI.
I'll try. I probably won't be.
OmniPad.
I think that's what it's called. Just go to YouTube or something. If that works. Might be the Virtuix Omni. Yeah, it's just yeah.
This one.
Well, that's the Omnidirect. Is that not the?
No, do
Same way we're doing, yeah.
do this one. Virtuix Omni walking platform. That's the one I've seen before.
Virtuix Omni, that one.
Yeah. This is the one I actually saw first, like whenever I found out.
This is the one that has like all the slopes that kind of like push you towards the center, right?
Yep.
And then you walking. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense. That's a good way to
and
like.
so it's like a center.
Is it kind of
thing.
holding you in too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly, it's a pretty good solution for it, but I feel like being inside of that feels awkward.
Yeah, I mean it's not
and
gonna
you
feel
can't
normal.
and you can't like stand up or anything.
Hi, how are you?
And one thing that doesn't like gets me, whenever you have a gun in a game, like you have to have gloves that are like perfect for that to work, or else you have to have a prop. And if you have a prop, I feel like that takes you out of it.
Really?
To me,
the
yeah.
prop wouldn't take you out of it. I don't
Well, then
think.
you have to reload. What do you do when you reload? You press the
Probably
button.
like a button on the, like
Takes me out of it,
reloading
man.
is pretty. In VR isn't too weird. I mean,
It's
most
not?
of it is like either like you pull something on a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen one VR game. Just all you do is you take the clip out of the gun, you toss the clip, and then you like grab another clip from your chest and you put it at the end of the gun. That's it. Which honestly is a pretty good solution.
Yeah, I mean
for
I've
it.
seen like shotguns where it's so intricate where you're like popping it open and reloading it and then popping it back.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
there is a VR game out there that like it's like we were sitting around the table here. Each one of us have a gun and bullets in front of us.
Hand simulator?
I think it is.
It's-
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
I've
it's hand
seen-
simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so you actually have to like
Use a mouse and
you
keyboard
have to use
do
it.
it.
Exactly. It's not a VR. Yeah, it's not VR necessarily, but you have to use a mouse and keyboard to control the hands, to put the bullets in the gun, and then aim the gun, and then just kill everyone else around you.
Yeah, because the whole thing is you control each finger, your wrist movement, your hand movement,
Yeah.
and then like your arm to reach out and grab it.
Is that not actually a VR game? I thought that was.
No.
Well,
no.
I think it is.
Well,
It
you
has
can-
a VR
right.
thing with it, but it's also just a normal
Yeah.
like $2 game.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I might pick that up then, because I thought it was VR only. I thought it was hilarious from what I saw.
Ryan, will you get me a cerveza?
Yep.
Cerveza? Cerveza? Cerveza. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, check it out. I guess asked us to look this up, which I played this. I think. Yeah, I did play this. You know what? I ended up giving up and only using a knife the entire time.
Oh yeah, see this game, what you do is that you actually pull the clip out of the gun, and then you just stick a new clip in. And what's hilarious about this game is that you can actually pull the clip. There's multiplayer versions for this, and you can just reach over to someone else's gun and just pull the clip out the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, like, cause on this one, like, he just had to switch it to safe or fire or whatever.
Which is kind of.
It's a lot of intricate stuff
Well, no,
going on.
that's actually really cool.
Yeah, but like, I did that a lot, so I ended up running around with a knife because I was just like, mad because I kept. I like how he's shooting that.
Look up hand simulator.
Yeah. Do that
Hand
one.
simulator.
Hand
Yeah.
simulator.
That's ridiculous,
Dude.
Yes.
It is.
Oh
Literally...
wait, hold on. Let me part of this RPG first.
Yeah, on this one you have to like figure out where to.
How to actually load it and then get it to shoot.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna blow
This
himself
is
up.
this is half the game though. Is I'm trying to figure out how each gun works. You know.
And it's already loaded.
Oh, I think he's having some issues getting it to fire.
You gotta put it in oh, there we go.
Hey,
Good
there
job.
you go. You missed.
Yeah, he missed hardcore.
I don't think you can miss with an RPG in a small room.
Look, is he going again? What?
What?
Where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
Should it be the pro version? What is it? This one?
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're going after the gun to shoot everybody else.
Yeah. Well, I think there's multiple guns. Okay, stop talking, sir.
Yeah, and so you have to control.
And then you have to get yourself to.
Yeah.
The whole thing is you're
mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, it's whole thing. It's mouse and keyboard.
You gotta load.
Hello, quiet marker.
And then he's gotta.
Oh,
What did he
Oh, he
miss?
missed.
Did he miss?
How did you
Oh.
miss? Oh, no.
That guy's-
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I think you gotta like get the chamber or the whatever the wheel thing that is.
Yeah. Oh.
It wasn't
I think you had it loaded backwards. Oh no.
F's to the chat.
There you go. Just make a gun out of your hand.
This looks ridiculous.
Dude, yeah, and honestly, like they have like a tabletop mode where you're just playing like tabletop games with each other, and it's like you're playing like checkers.
You know what is a great game? A tabletop simulator.
Yep, and it's a kind of a similar thing where there's just literally a endless like sandbox thing to use it for, right?
Yeah. They have a ton of pre-cut like set pieces for the game. You can play Chinese checkers. You can play freaking card games. You can play.
You can make your
chess,
own. You can
yeah.
flip the table mid game because you're fucking tired of it.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you can upload anything you want into the game. So you can upload both 3D models.
Yep.
And on top of that, you can upload cards like Magic the Gathering images into the game, so that way you can actually play MTG inside.
I saw a mod that was like a full on Warhammer.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
and those exist. And the thing is that if this game ever goes on sale, I highly recommend you pick it up.
Yeah.
Like I have spent maybe just shy of 100 hours in this game, and that was just playing with randos online because we wanted to play Munchkin.
You looked at him like, you're like,
100
whoa.
hours?
Yeah.
All of those words, but in a different order, describe how one of my fantasies.
Nice.
do you wish to spend 100 hours with me, Kennedy? Because I'll spend 100 hours with you.
Yo, this
Involve
actually
the
looks really
Munchkins as
good.
well.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
Like, look.
Yeah, no, the tabletop simulator is fantastic.
What?
Yeah,
Look at that. Look at those.
This
like
looks
those
better than their
D20s.
game, dude.
Yeah, no, this game.
Now I will say MTG Arena looks fantastic. So that's kind of hard to say, but this does look great.
Well, that just came out though, right?
Yeah.
No, this is one of those like Switch Army knives of card and board games. Like you log on, you get in with your 3 friends, and you're like, hey,
This is MTG Arena?
Yeah.
See, look, glow glue.
Dude.
Hey, look at that. You can make slime glowy.
wow.
What happens if you eat it? Like what would happen if you ate all that?
Well, I mean, glue. The Elmer's glue is non-toxic. Are you just asking if your shit would glow?
Yep.
Is that what you're asking?
Yep.
Okay, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get down to that.
Dude,
I
it
don't
was
know,
like
man.
so
It'd
there
probably
was
be, like bright green.
y'all remember like I think Ducky it might have been you I was talking to whenever we were working together like maybe
Dude, these are
like,
the same animations as
Hearthstone?
Hearthstone, yeah.
That's the lie.
I mean
Same
so
ones.
it's definitely like their version of Hearthstone. It's a Hearthstone killer. Because once this game comes out and as long as it's
Killer?
You can't. Ooh, that's a big claim.
What?
That's a big claim.
maybe not a killer, but it's gonna get rid of all the side competitors that are trying to compete with it, right? Like it's gonna kill the Elder Scrolls games. It's gonna kill Gwent.
I would agree with that.
The Witcher game.
Yeah, the thing. I don't know. Witcher has
know
a
they had
niche
any.
market. Yeah, on
What
Witcher.
about Yu-Gi-Oh! Online, huh? I'm kidding. I've never
I mean,
played,
but
yeah.
so think
They
about
have
it
an
this way.
app.
Think about it
Looks
this way.
good.
What if I told you there was a cross-platform, free-to-play Magic the Gathering online game that you could play or earn coins like in Hearthstone, compete in Friday Night Magic and events.
It'll probably do really well.
And on top of that, anytime you buy a pack of Magic cards, you get a redeemable code for a free pack in this game.
This game will do really, really well if that's the case. I've noticed Pokemon also has the same format.
Who owns Pokemon?
Wizards of the Coast.
Wizards of the Coast?
Do they really?
They make the cards for
Not
them.
Nintendo.
Oh.
Nintendo
owns Pokemon,
Well,
but it's made by Wizards of the
Well,
Coast. The
they
cards
license
are.
out
with
to
the
Wizards of the
Pokemon
Coast, yeah.
trading card game, they also have the whole
Yep.
you buy a pack, a real pack, and they give you a code that gets you a pack in their online trading
Pokemon
card
does
game.
it to the extreme though, because with Pokemon, say you buy like a trainer box or whatever, which is like, I guess it's like a fat pack but for Pokemon, and it's like you get a box with like 10 packs in it.
Yeah.
You not only do you get a code for the box itself, so you'll get a code for 10 packs. Each individual pack you get will also have its code. So you buy $30 worth of Pokemon cards, you'll get literally like 20, 30 packs online for
That's
free in
pretty
the
good.
game.
Honestly, that's pretty good value because on top of that, it's really pushing their content. And it's like, hey, build these deck types and have someone to play with online to experiment with it.
I can't remember I don't remember what region they're already pushing it, but they've already started putting these promo codes inside Magic the Gathering packs to redeem.
Oh shit.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't mind having like, if you get the actual card, then I can have
Hey,
the actual card.
Speaking of Magic, do we want to like play Magic? I know that Duck has mentioned it.
Yeah, we could.
I mean, like, I don't know if you guys are down for it to do another draft with just like the four of us. For me, just me personally, that is how I find the game enjoyable.
Ravnica's coming back.
Really?
Which one?
I think that's so. I don't know if
Okay,
Technomancer's
okay.
still here, but he keeps up with it. I think Ravnica's coming back. Either it's the most recent block or it's the block coming up.
Ravnica was my favorite set.
Ravnica's the pro. So I talked to Technomancer about this at work the other day. It's not my favorite block, but I have to agree with him. It's one of the best, most balanced blocks out there.
Like, first of all, Ravnica is when I started, and it like that's when I first got into MTG when Ravnica was in cycle. And
it was my favorite. My favorite deck was a Ravnica one. It was a green and white.
Search Magic the Gathering current standard rotation or upcoming set.
Well, do we want to? We'll do a draft of Ravnica whenever it comes in, because that was.
Yeah, Ravnica 2018.
I could pitch in for that. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
I'm an adult with a job. I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I would be down
Comes out in
with that.
September. Yeah.
Nice.
Spikes are in the
You
way.
know what they
It is
just? You know what they
September
just?
right
You know what they just came out with too? Well, they didn't, but it was like 2 years ago. Innistrad and Avacyn, they basically re-released those whole blocks again. So whenever we played with like Thragtusk and all that crap, they re-released it 2 years later, like 2 years ago.
Oh shit!
Was it just like a complete reprint, or
Maybe not like
they-
a reprint, but they brought back the classics and everything. Like
That's
they
cool.
literally Avacyn and Innistrad, which were whenever I was playing Standard most recently was then, and then when Ravnica dropped, Return to Ravnica dropped, I quit.
Was it Ravnica like? Dude, that was like 8-9 years ago.
Yeah, so that was like in 2014, 2013.
It was about-
2013.
It was
It was a
2013
while
or
ago.
2014, something like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't 8 years.
I
ago.
was at my adult job then, so it was about 2013. Innistrad was in like 2011 though.
Yeah. But that
2012.
Ravnica was so much fun.
Well, even like the original like Ravnica was way before that too. Like,
Yeah.
That's the one I'm talking about. The
like
original.
way
one.
before
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Then
yeah.
you're thinking
Yeah.
like 12 plus years then.
Oh really? Yeah, I was like, say I might have even been in high school when that dropped.
And I don't know. Ever
I don't know.
I don't know.
I love this guy's voice.
That's what I want as my choice for the soundboard.
available
Just,
on
I don't know.
I don't know about this. Actually, you know what I want from my soundboard?
What?
Time is money, friends.
Oh gosh.
no.
I love that. I love the goblins. I was so psyched that I could play a
Has
goblin.
anyone been playing World of Warcraft?
Dude, I haven't played it in like 2 weeks.
Dude, so yeah, I had to have a talk with the missus that if we weren't gonna play, we need to unsub.
Yeah, there's no
And,
reason to dump $15 a month.
Yeah, and, I mean we started playing it. I mean it was fun, but I heard in game in this expansion is bad. I haven't played it, but I heard the Warfront stuff is bad.
What?
Really?
And I heard the loot system is bad
what?
too.
What?
Like I heard like the
What?
in game.
Aegis is
playing
playing
right
right now.
Like so
Aegis-
based on how he described it is you're running Mythic Plus for like the if you're playing in-game serious, right?
Yeah.
It's a loot box chance for gear, but you also have a chance to roll any other thing you can get from that dungeon in general.
But see, I think,
and he's playing in-game raid.
Yeah.
And it's pretty bad.
From what I heard, is it's gonna be like the big focus is Mythic Dungeons.
Well,
looking from what was most successful in Legion, going into BFA.
And so
it's just mad old men.
we
are.
So what frustrated him is that you can only complete it once a week.
It's fine.
And then your 1 time a week reward is a slight chance of dropping something, but it's most likely it's a loot box chance at a piece of gear, and that's the only way you can upgrade is once a week doing that. So it's literally like, if you think about it, WoW's always been kind of this way. Like you're paying for time.
Yeah.
And you're limited on how many times a week you can run something. So it's literally you're paying for a weekly chance at rolling for something. So it's always been that. So I think he's just mad because it's more of the same, and it's not favoring just people casually being able to progress without a loot box system. But it's always been that way.
Look up the 2018
in a way. Definitely. Back in the day when I was rolling like playing Ice Crown or Burning Crusade. It was definitely less about. There's always this sort of randomness that's associated with the gear, but I think there's something to be said about the cross realm rating and the not saying that cross realm's bad, but honestly, before.
Oh, it's.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. World Championship at death diving? All right, so this is actually more interesting than what we were just talking about. No offense, but did he just lose a tooth?
Som ska isa ut på sin frisida.
Oh.
I think that's supposed to be proper form. I think that no. Along the lines of like everyone's hitting the water with like that curve. Like absolutely everyone's hitting the water curled up a little bit. Oh. Yeah, see, everyone curves a little bit right before they hit the water. If you know, I don't know. I think that's supposed to be proper form.
I think this is just literally people. You have a competition and you try to do something weird and go.
Oh no, I'm still here. I think.
I really think that this is just like.
Hello.
Hey, if you can explain what this is we're watching.
It looks like the Ryans are off.
If you could explain what it is we're watching in the chat while we get this figured out.
Yeah. Anyone. Hello?
Also, since I'm the only one that's interested in this, I'll provide some one-sided commentary that the Call of Duty Black Ops Blackout beta for PC is effing amazing. It is literally a Battle Royale Call of Duty game, and it plays like Battle Royale mode, but in COD, and it's fan-effing-tastic.
Are there kill streaks?
I think there are.
Can I get an AC 130? Yes or
no? I can't answer that because I've only played for like an hour. And each time it was just me blown away by how awesome it was.
Okay. Is it difficult to get those aerial vehicles?
About as difficult it is to find a shopping cart in Fortnite. Which, by the way, I turned on Fortnite the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I was not having fun.
Dude,
I literally,
it's not fun.
I really just felt like, because I wanted to cheese the challenges so I can get to max out my battle pass, and I was like, I looked at it, I was like, man, why do I even care?
Dude,
I'm not even gonna play it.
I mean, I'll hop on there with you and just help you.
I mean, I'll text you Monday if I decide to do it, but I'm at a point right now. It's like, I'm not gonna use the skin, so why would I even care?
I already hit after I hit level 100 battle pass. I'm just like, I'm done.
Yep.
All right. All right.
Let's
So
go to loading
we're
screen.
gonna actually hit a. Hello.
There, we're
All right,
fine.
I think we're good now.
Fixed.
So we good?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
We're getting bars.
I wanted to comment on this guy, like his total appearance and everything. I'd be
Whoa.
intimidated by that guy.
Yeah, what? Okay, I don't know about the
So
where's the
I
actual
want to
belly
know what
flop,
this is.
though?
Can you Google just what this is? Because I don't think it's a belly flop dive. I just think it's people that average Joe's going and trying to do something crazy.
Like, that was ridiculous.
Like just
This
doing their,
has
like doing
1.4
literally
million views.
like doing their best to do something cool.
Death
And every
diving.
time I go to YouTube, I see a video that's still of Teddy Bridgewater almost dead, and it makes me
You
sad.
need big balls, body control, and a
Nor-
big dose of fearless stupidity.
Norwegian manhood test.
Is that what this
Death
is?
diving. That's what it says.
Jump from a 10-meter high board with the arms and legs spread out.
Oh, not
Oh,
belly
the goal is to
flops.
keep the pose for as long as possible and curl your body slightly before hitting the water. Gotcha. So you want to curl at the very last
Okay,
second.
so I was right then.
Not
Yeah.
unless you're a real
Yeah.
man. If you're a real man, you'll do a belly flop.
No, it says no belly flops
Yeah.
specifically.
You probably get
Not belly
disqualified from belly flop.
Well, then only real men get
Man,
disqualified.
I kind of wanted to see some belly flops, though, man.
yeah, I kind of want to see.
There were no real men in the finals.
I won't jump off of a 5-foot ledge into a pool, so
Is
this
it because the
not
pool's mostly 90% pee, anyways?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ultimate belly flop contest.
Also, the house with the clock on the walls.
Really?
Is it good?
It looks good.
Oh.
I'll watch anything with Jack Black in it.
Yeah,
Jack Black's great.
Jack
yeah,
Black's good.
I mean,
he is a great actor.
like even like Goosebumps, man. I've seen that movie probably like 7 times just
I haven't.
by
I thought
passing.
about it, but
Well worth the first watch.
I bet.
It
Oh,
gets
man.
bad after a while.
Whoa, another. What is
We're
this?
not doing it.
But it was in another ad.
Yeah, ad number 2. Nacho Libre.
greatest piece of cinematic
Oh, this is people getting hurt belly
comedy.
flopping.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
dude.
That's
is
bad.
this
I
how
don't know
we're,
if we
is
could
this how
show
we're, is this
that.
how we're gonna close out the?
I don't know. Oh no.
That's
Oh, they both flop, man. Y'all ever
Yeah.
done cliff diving?
No,
No,
have.
I
It's-
refuse.
It's ridiculous.
I absolutely
I
refuse.
get it. It's fun. I get the trend. I see why people do it, but man, I'm not gonna take that risk.
The only reason why I don't I was scared shitless is because the shadows look weird and it seems like you're gonna land on something shallow or a rock or something, you know?
Oh man, dude, that guy cut really close to that rock. That actually makes me anxious.
I think he might have clipped it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, ever since I saw that video of
That's
that
how you break
person
your
that
coccyx.
clipped their head
Mm.
and
dude, that
crushed
water's
their
so
skull,
shallow.
I can't do it, man.
I refuse it. It's along the lines of like I don't like swimming in lakes.
Oh. That was a
Oh
straight
my
up belly
God.
flop. Not on purpose either.
Yeah.
Dude, if it's it's gonna pan to that video of that lady that hit her face on the little thing and it showed her in the hospital.
No, it won't. You can't show that on YouTube.
That's like something that if you had Kazaa or LimeWire, you saw that video by accident.
Yep, I saw it and it was horrible, dude. So terrible. What's this guy doing?
I don't know. It seems like a bad
Something
idea.
Stupid.
Yeah, that's a
Back.
bad idea.
Oh,
Dude, you got to think like after a certain point, landing in water is literally the same as landing on concrete.
Well, you're
yeah.
talking
well,
about
there was that
surface tension.
girl recently who is suing her friend because
Because she pushed her off,
yeah,
Wait, the one
yeah.
that pushed her off the bridge?
Yep.
and she broke like a bunch of bones and crap, and could have
broke her
died.
neck, like her legs ripped up.
Yeah.
I
Terrible.
mean, she's in the right there because
Yeah.
And the girl's trying to there's video proof of her forcing her and throwing her off, and the girl's trying to say that she's countering it, that it was just a thing. It wasn't
Yeah.
meant to be harmful.
Yeah,
it was just a,
stand up.
it was
in
a freak
court.
accident. It's like that crazy lady that told that guy to commit suicide and forced him to do it.
What? Yeah,
You didn't hear
it
about
was
that whole
a-
thing?
Wait,
No.
what?
Teenage girl and her boyfriend. He was depressed and talking about killing himself, and she encouraged him to commit suicide.
And
was it just like a do it? Well,
yeah,
do it.
but it was
Yeah, like-
every day, and the guy went and she told him how he should do it.
Yep.
And then while he was doing it, he tried to stop and say he doesn't want to do it. I just want to live. I don't want to die. And then she basically called him a pussy and told him to get back in the car and to finish it off because no one wants him around anymore.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Golly.
Like
It was bad. It
and
was bad.
No, you know that's illegal.
Yeah,
She did.
she's got arrested.
She obviously
she's
did
got
not know that
charged.
was illegal.
Yeah.
And she tried to play it off like, well, she didn't know what she was doing, and
No.
obviously she was
Well,
just trying to use reverse
all right.
psychology.
So that brings me.
Oh,
This
obviously.
brings me
Wait.
to a discussion. I'm sorry.
Are we gonna finish it off on a sad note?
No, it won't be sad.
Oh.
But it brings you to a discussion about like, if like, okay, so we're well within our 20s, and I'm 30.
Which one of you would be that friend? the one that pushes the other one off the side of the.
That would be me.
Oh.
Oh, you say that,
would be
but I
me.
don't like.
Not going
I couldn't do it. I'm
Not
kidding, I
going
couldn't.
swimming with Kennedy.
No, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't feel right about that.
Well, I think it was it was an act of stupid. I mean, they're like 16.
Yeah.
You know, you
No.
gotta think of your
I mean,
16-year-old.
That's what I want to talk about.
There's probably a good chance
17,
she was gonna.
18.
There's probably a good
But-
chance she was just gonna jump anyways, right?
Well,
But
she
she
was-
wouldn't have gotten injured.
I mean,
though.
maybe, but that's
I mean, you
not.
say that,
But she didn't, and that's the point.
Yeah.
Is that she
You
didn't
pencil.
jump; she was pushed. But no, that brings me up to a good point. It's like, I mean, we try to make excuses for, and there is something to be said that like teenagers shouldn't be punished at the same level as adults, and I understand that. I'm not trying to argue that the teenagers are equally as developed as full adults, but at a certain point, there has to be a limit to what your psyche will allow you to do that's never going to really go away. In other words, like for instance, a 16-year-old murderer, right? The 16-year-old kid plans a murder and murders somebody. How much leeway do you give them because they're under the age of 18?
How premeditated is it?
that
Well, and let's say that he even wrote a notebook.
look this up.
Like-
Like if you, I mean, like that's basically you're talking about Columbine here, basically.
look up this.
I mean, I wasn't
Oklahoma.
thinking about Columbine, but yeah, I mean that's
Bever
actually a good
family.
example of that.
BEVER.
Yeah.
See, the thing being is like at that point, like this kid's going to jail for
Right.
life.
Right,
Like,
and if you caught them, like, I mean,
So-
you take them out of society because there is something, they are a danger to society.
it's a neurological
This happened.
disorder. at
This
point.
happened like in 2014, 2015 or something like that. So this
Oh,
family in
I'm-
Broken Arrow, these two kids like murdered their entire family.
Mm-hmm.
With two brothers.
Yeah, two brothers.
Yeah.
They stabbed the mom like 80
Yeah.
times. And
Oh
then
my
the
God.
only
And-
one to survive was like the youngest daughter.
And now here's the thing. I want to say I'm adamantly against the death penalty. I don't think it actually helps our criminal justice system to have a death penalty. But when it comes to certain individuals, I definitely think that we need to decide whether or not they should ever be allowed back into society.
They should probably not be permitted to reproduce.
Well, yeah, but there's another sort of, and taking them into like incarcerating them would definitely kind of prevent that.
But
Because I don't agree with forced castration or
Right.
chemical castration. I don't think that's right at all. But definitely incarcerating them and keeping them away from society so that they don't.
I mean, there's a pretty high correlation. Like that's a genetic marker.
It is, yeah, and you know, and as soon as and then my thing is, but I guess specifically though, when you're how culpable is someone for their actions before they hit 18, or even, I mean, for what the like your brain develops well into your 20s, but at some point you have to say, dude, it's your own decision. Like, even if you're talking about a normal, like, everyday sort of interaction that this kid is having.
I think if
I kind of
you-
want to hear
have
what
you ever
Trent
seen-
has to say about this.
Yeah,
So have you
probably
ever
more
seen a kid
qualified.
like have you ever seen a kid make a mistake, like do something wrong
Yes.
and then like make a mistake and
Yes.
like they did something wrong
Yes.
and you can see how they feel bad about it?
Sometimes, yes.
Like, no, I'm saying like you see the
I mean, I've
kid
seen it
like
happen,
overtly
yes.
do something wrong and try to lie about it and feel bad about it. I mean, if you can feel guilty for your actions, and
Well-
you like, I know they're kids, right?
Yeah.
But a kid knows not to murder somebody,
Right.
Or to pick up a gun and shoot some. I mean, maybe the gun part is different because kids probably don't know, but like to physically attack somebody and kill some, a kid definitely knows.
He knows
I,
the
I
difference.
wanna throw out there though, like but it happens. It has
Oh, yeah.
happened.
So accidents do happen, right?
Well,
But that family where that 14-year-old like axe murdered his family, that's not the same. We're not talking about talking about a kid that accidentally ran someone over with a car.
No, like I'm not talking not necessarily in a case of an accident. I want to know, how do we handle a situation where illegally a child premeditates this?
You treat him like an adult.
Okay.
You have to
put him to death and get rid of him.
Well, no. So
100%. That is my opinion.
Like,
yes.
think about like the crap that's happening in Dallas right now, where that lady cop just went into some random person's house and killed him, and then it's obvious that the Dallas Police Department, in my opinion, tried to drag this dude through the mud and slander it to make it seem like she didn't do anything wrong, but the chick got manslaughter.
Well, I mean, no. She's being charged with manslaughter.
Yeah, she's being charged with manslaughter.
There
for
is
breaking
an argument.
into someone's
Hold
house
on.
and shooting him.
Did you know do you know the full story? Do you know the full story?
Do you know the real full story? Does anyone know the real full story?
No one knows the full story.
No.
But what I'm saying is, she lived in the same apartment complex.
All eyewitness accounts
she claims
confirmed that she was trying to force the door open and tell him to let her in that place before she actually got in there.
Well, okay, and that's reasonable. And I will say this. That she's definitely, not probably, definitely getting a lot of leniency because she's a police officer. Because if that was any other person, immediately murder charge.
Yeah,
I completely agree with that. But I'm saying that in the scenario where it was just a normal person who had a conceal and carry license, let's just assume she's not a cop for a second. If she was just a normal person with a conceal and carry license, or you can open carry in Texas. What am I talking about? You can open carry. And she thinks that she's on her apartment floor and she's going into her apartment as she claims. Because that was her claim. Her claim was she thought she was going into her apartment.
She's going to get a murder charge.
Yeah, and do you think that's right?
Yeah. Hell yeah, it is.
Okay, hold on.
I don't think you're allowed to make those types of mistakes in a society.
You shouldn't be allowed. But it's like that. What is that one kid? The influenza case or whatever?
Affluenza.
Affluenza, yeah. I knew it was something close
Brock
to
Turner?
the flu.
Yeah, not Brock Turner. Brock Turner was the guy who raped the girl on the...
Yeah, he basically killed those girls drunk driving.
Here's a question.
Got off.
Was the guy's door locked? Because if it wasn't, then...
Why was she...
No, it wasn't locked.
You shouldn't have to lock. Like that's like you shouldn't have to lock your door. Like
but you should.
Okay.
You should, right? But it's like so the doc's house.
Agreed, but it's not his fault.
The
that he
doc's
died.
house got shot up for the second time on stream.
Did it happen again? Or no? This was the second time.
Yeah, this was the second time. It's like.
And they actually shot into that. They
actually shot into.
They broke
the house.
a window.
Wait,
yeah.
Doctor disrespects.
Yeah. Live on stream. It's the second time it's happened.
Yeah, they actually shot into a window. They broke a window.
So according to that logic, if you should lock your door to prevent people from getting in, what's stopping someone from just shooting through the doors and walls of your house?
Should have bulletproof windows.
Well, you can have a but a camera is a preventative measure to capture the person doing it.
Correct.
But if someone came in. If someone came into your house and wanted to kill you, they could probably do it if they were that dedicated. Honestly, someone with a shotgun is gonna get into your house. A camera's not gonna stop anything. A lock is not gonna do anything if they're that desperate to get in. So it's like you can't use that. And eyewitness account says she was trying to force open the door.
Okay, well then something else is happening. But
and that's the thing. And so I bring that up because the justice system's flawed because stuff like that is getting special treatment. It's hard to really like.
Yeah, well, in that because I think somebody brought up a good point. In the same scenario, let's say that this gentleman who died, I don't know his name. Let's say he thought he was walking into her apartment, and he shot her.
He would definitely be charged.
Be charged with murder.
Yeah.
So I've got a question here. If she's forcing the eyewitness accounts say that she forced her way into this apartment that she quote unquote thought was her own.
Yeah.
How did she not? Did she just pull the gun and shoot through the door?
Lying.
Well, hold on.
Well, here's
wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
So did she pull the gun and shoot through the door? You would think that you open the door, see that everything inside is not yours,
and then walk out.
This is not my apartment.
There's
I'm so
there.
sorry.
So that's what the story is, in my opinion, from what I've read.
That sounds like a lot of BS.
The story is she got in there and then saw him coming in and shot him.
I will say this is
the eyewitness is that forced the door open and saw the guy and shot him.
Here's the diamond in the rough of all of this, right? I know we said, she just got charged with manslaughter. Well, in our country, if you get charged with a crime and
No,
then you were
Black Ops 4 Battle Royale is not the new Fortnite. It's
If
the
you
new
were-
best Battle Royale game.
if you were acquitted of that particular charge, then you cannot be charged with that again.
Yeah.
The same. It's called double jeopardy. So the good news is that because they didn't charge her with murder yet, she still can be charged with for murder. Now they can't do that on top of the manslaughter, but what they can do is take that manslaughter charge, up it to murder if new evidence comes out that would.
And I really hope that there's another police department working on it other than Dallas.
The Texas Rangers are.
There you go.
Have you seen that
There we
video
go.
of
Don't they play baseball?
Yes.
I love
the
to
Texas
see a
Rangers
bunch of
baseball team.
strangers there just
Man,
like
baseball
scoping
really
out the
hurts.
scene.
They are really hurting for views,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh my god.
Have you seen that video? So speaking of like messed up stuff, that video of that Arizona Police Department.
Just for our viewers who are not from Texas, everybody outside of Texas probably knows who the Texas Rangers baseball team are. But just to let people know who the Texas Rangers actually are, if you've ever seen Walker Texas Ranger,
It's
they
those
are
guys.
a statewide police force.
They totally still ride horses.
And they do actually ride horses.
Yes.
That's not a joke. It sounded like a joke.
They usually stick to the really pretentious parts of town.
Yeah.
Honestly, the horse rangers are just for show. It's purely
Yes,
propaganda.
it is,
Like
yeah.
it's super propaganda.
It's really just
no,
like
not in certain places. So the Texas Rangers do use horses because they can because of their status, they actually can go on to what do you call it? Not federal land, but state land.
Oh yeah.
And in certain areas, they'll either use four-wheelers like ATVs or horses in the case where they don't want to disturb the environment. Yeah.
Oh, that's
so that
cool.
Weird little fact. They do actually use horses for reasons, for particular
dude?
reasons. Yeah.
Anyways, on to happy stuff. So
happy.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
I think premeditated murder is something that exists in kids, as you can see with all the kids shooting
it is.
kids in schools.
This is the happy stuff.
Yeah,
all
and-
the
and-
kids
Gosh, that's not
going
the
into
happy stuff.
schools. I'm just saying, I'm ending this off. You said you wanted to hear what I thought. Yeah, give them the death penalty. Fuck it.
Okay.
They should just
yeah,
die.
I don't.
I agree.
You know, but also,
mean-
people say it's like, well, it costs more to just kill them than to keep them alive. Well, just fucking make it cheaper
Well,
to kill them.
and it's not it's not really that even for me. It's the idea that the death penalty executes so many innocent people.
How about we do what George Carlin did? Take one state, put all the murders in it.
Yeah.
Take another state, all the drug addicts. In another state, all the sex offenders. And then for one day out of the year,
We could just use
a full televised event, you open the doors between each state. And you drop supply crates with guns
my
and
God.
ammo and drugs and alcohol.
This is battle royale.
And it's
right
basically,
here.
and then it closes. So then you have all these people mixed in.
Isn't this just North Dakota?
Oh.
shots fired.
All right. Anyways.
Florida.
Man.
Yeah, it's
So,
Florida.
next up. So happy thoughts.
Happy thoughts.
So happy thoughts. So should they have the death penalty? No, I'm just kidding.
Uh,
Hold on. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah, Fortnite should get the death. I'm just kidding.
No,
you know what? So since battle royale is the thing right now, you know what I really want? I want a Pokemon themed battle royale game. I think that would be so cool.
I don't know how that would even work.
Well,
But you have to go collect Pokemon
Well, yeah.
quickly.
I mean,
Grab
train
your
train
your Pikachu.
I don't know. You just get dropped in as a Pokemon, and you run around and you collect energy, and you can actually evolve to like higher tiered, or you can just switch out to.
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of neat.
All right, we're
Interesting.
We're about to lapse hour number 2 on the Introvert Hour. So do we got any closing statements or
Wait,
remarks
is
that
it
we'd like
real-
to
what
say?
time is it?
And,
It's done time.
It's 1 a.m.
Well, let's
Yeah.
talk about. Are y'all gonna play this?
I'll just
I
say
am
that
playing it, and that's why I want to go home is to play it. No offense. I love you guys, but I want to go put it.
guy's dying
I
a
see.
lot.
You got
Ryan
an
Reynolds-
external motive up here.
I'll say that Ryan Reynolds is my celebrity pass card.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
man,
Pretty cute.
Yep.
Oh.
that's fair.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like I would still go with like Jason Statham, but he probably wouldn't really want to talk about it afterwards.
He just
Like he acts like he's too good, too good for it.
like Ryan Reynolds would let you down easy.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds would joke about
Yeah.
it.
He'd be like
Jason Statham would be like, Daddy,
get out of here.
Right.
That's true. That's true.
Leave me.
But who would be a better lover is the question.
Probably Ryan Reynolds.
Probably like a little softer, you know, just
Good old
I
soft.
feel like he would probably make jokes all the way through.
So this game plays. They're probably in the circle right now. But this game plays literally like Call of Duty. If it was a battle royale, super fast paced, tons of guns, tons of loot, tons of like.
I feel
vehicles
like
and crap.
Call of Duty is a good fit for a battle royale.
Do they have
style
helicopters?
game.
Yeah, there's helicopters.
Yeah,
there's AC-130s in it.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of gameplay. Like I've seen
so there
YouTubers
is
playing it.
AC-130.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a score streak or just something you can
So
fly.
I want to.
You can pick up like an RCXD and then use it as an
So
equipment.
I have watched some of the gameplay. You know, my one thing with Battlefield or not Battlefield, Call of
It
Duty.
looks like Battlefield though.
I don't like. I don't like the. I don't like how they.
It looks good,
dude.
They don't deal
does.
with weapon. Like the way the weapons fire are almost identical from weapon to weapon.
That's not true. I see what you mean.
Did they
but
change
there's
that
no
with this one?
like look at
Yeah,
this.
they
Look
did.
at this.
Yeah, because
He's
so you got
firing an assault rifle, and there's no sort of
this game has
what do you call it?
there's no bloom in this game. There's
Thank
no
you.
bloom in this game.
Yeah,
this
it's like-
game is predictive recoil 100%.
and you're just firing a laser.
That's how it is in Counter-Strike. No, it's not.
Fire a
It's
laser at
literally
somebody.
predictable recoil that you can control like in Counter-Strike. Like you have a spray pattern.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I give Counter-Strike a pass because of its sort of arcade style of play, and this is not
arcade style. What are you talking about?
Arcade style, like as in
Right,
it's replayable. It's
This
Gotcha.
one feels
Yeah.
very point and shoot. Period. Right?
Yeah, and
like
this
you
is just-
point at the target, you shoot it.
So I will say PUBG probably has better like ideas of what a realistic gun drop-off point would be, but this is like just for the little bit I've played, it's infinitely more fun than PUBG ever was.
Right.
And
I don't
it
know.
doesn't like. When's the last time you fired up PUBG? Anybody? It runs like a piece of shit. It is a piece of trash game.
It's just hard.
It's not
yeah.
optimized at all.
It's not like it's
Well,
literally like
There's
Daisy
bugs.
that they put
you know-
PUBG in, and it's just so fucking.
You know what I like
ugly.
about this is you can drop into a map that has a map within a map.
Yes, and all the
A
like
map
all
within
these
a map.
zones, all these zones are maps from Call of Duty.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
that's what they
guess
do.
what?
Yeah.
There's the mystery box. You can get the fucking ray gun in this game.
No
It's
way.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
It has the mystery box in here.
Now
And
I will give them credit for this. Is they did just go
They capitalized on this.
fuck it.
Like,
yeah, they did.
They're
They're
battle
like-
royale's the thing right
Yeah,
now.
and they're like, no, I don't mean that. I mean like, let's just put all the shit that
Dude.
people like about all the other games in one game
Yeah.
and see how people like it.
And I get it. They cut out the a lot of people are pissed off because they cut the campaign mode. But guess what?
Oh,
No one
you
no
get
one's
a
mad.
full. You
No
get a-
one's
no one's
mad.
really mad about that. But you get
No.
for $60, you get a full battle royale mode that's
Dude.
gonna be good and polished. It's not gonna be like PUBG.
I haven't played
and
campaign mode.
It's
in-
gonna have the full multiplayer game.
I haven't
It's
played
Call
a
of
camp-
Duty 2.
Yeah, it's about right.
Okay, does it have zombies?
Yeah, and it's gonna
There
have
you
the
go.
full zombies.
Look,
It's coming with 3 or 4 zombie maps
so
on release.
I'm pretty sure
normal multiplayer, zombies, and this battle royale mode. That
Yeah.
most people will find more value from this than they would have with just
people
like a
people are mad because
semi-polished-
the season pass still exists. Dude, you don't have to buy it.
No,
I'm
You
pretty
don't
sure.
have to
Don't
buy
they
it.
have zombies within the
Yeah,
Royale?
and there are zombies in this
Can
as
you,
a
can
mob
you confirm? Have you seen the zombies?
yeah, you
Do
yeah,
they
is
just
this-
wander around?
yeah, well there's certain zones that have them
Is this
and
a-
then they spawn like you have to fight them and they're pretty challenging to kill and
This-
they drop
this-
loot.
This
That's
was
great.
a
I love
multi-platform
that.
release, right?
Honestly, I think that's sick.
Like it's not cross-platform, but it's on
No, no, no,
PS4,
no, right.
Xbox, and PC.
yeah, it's
You know,
yeah.
I want to throw this out here. This is kind of like on topic, kind of off topic. Just concerning the battle royale game archetype. I want to see a company or some companies take that archetype of game and try to do something a little different. Because every
Yeah.
single battle royale game has been drop into a map, find guns, shoot at other people. Like
Well, what about
But dude, there's nothing you can't. There's nothing to reinvent there.
there's-
Stone Age Battle Royale?
They already have that to an extent with.
I guess maybe I just want to see.
What is that?
I want to
Royale
see
one? I can't
something
remember.
other than a first-person or a third-person shooter. I want to try to have a company take a risk and try to build something that's not a shooter.
Like
Like an RPG. Like it's an RPG battle royale. You drop in, you have to find gear and equipment, and then you have to like go slay a couple
Like they're
monsters.
fighting zombies right now within the Battle Royale.
Yeah.
So I mean
That's
that's
pretty cool.
That's kind of what Paladins did, right?
There is Realm Royale.
Realm Royale. That's what I was thinking.
Right,
of,
and that
which is
is
by the same people that did
yeah,
Paladins.
and so that's great. Like I love to see a company actually take a risk there. There's really not much more you can do now. It's like
you're just trying to find something else outside of it. Well, I think I don't know. I've been playing Factorio for the last like 2 weeks, so that's all I know right now. I've been playing Factorio.
Did you ever pick up Stellaris, by the way?
No, I spent it on Factorio.
Because
I felt bad because I had a free copy of Factorio. Not going to explain how I had it, but I got a free copy of Factorio, and I was like, I really enjoy this game.
Okay,
and if I continue to play this without contributing to the like financially to the person who, like the people who produced this game, I would feel bad. Now, if it was Call of Duty, I'd be like, yeah, screw them. They got plenty of money. But
right.
You know, the people who make Factorio, I don't know the company that does, but they're not huge. So
I'm pretty sure it's like a 2-man team.
Yeah, I think they're real. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, I better buy it on Steam just to contribute because.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I just think that you give money to people who you enjoy the content. That's how it works.
Yeah,
and you know, no matter if I can get it for free or not, I contribute.
So let's close it up with send us money. Let's go.
Yeah, send us money, please.
Yeah. So
if you enjoy our content,
we're all going to keep our day jobs, whether or not
both
you
Ryans
send
will
us
take
money.
their clothes off at 1,000 followers.
Whoa!
But it'll be streamed on an adult website.
Okay, there we go. We'll put it on ChatterBait for you guys.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Can we? Oh,
we could put up ChatterBait and just do that.
Introvert Hour takes off shirts.
Out, you know? We'll get the
There
details going. You know.
Well, we can't link to that.
Details.
Yeah, man. You're thinking too far into the details here.
We'll put it. We'll live embed it on our site.
Oh, there you go. Ooh.
We can do that. We can definitely do that.
Well, I guess you know, drop a follow.
I do want to say one thing about that because it's kind of funny. I don't think you're actually allowed to do that according to YouTube terms and conditions.
Big rip.
You can embed.
Yeah. I mean, you can actually do that, but if you have adult content next to a YouTube video that's embedded, it's against terms of service.
Oh. OMG, I'm going to read all that.
Yeah. I found that out.
Well,
don't ask me how I
GG
found
boys.
that
Yeah, thanks for coming out today.
Yeah,
Thanks,
for
guys.
those of you guys who were just chiming in, we do this every single week, every Friday, starting roughly around
11 p.m. CST.
Yes,
guys, and go on YouTube, look up the Introvert Hour, and find us and hit sub or whatever.
Yeah. Just drop us a follow. We'd love to hang out with you guys Friday nights / Saturday mornings. Yeah,
come vibe with us. Fuck off.
Yeah. All right, peace up. A-Town down. Good show, boys.
Yeah, later, guys.
Later.